All right, and we're back with the pit, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, it's been so long since the last stream. I've been busy relapsing into addiction. Uh, so I haven't had as much time to stream or as much energy to stream as I would have liked. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I'm so sorry. Hey, what's up, Beryl? How we doing? I have unfortunately been playing a lot of World of Warcraft recently. I have relapsed in a very major way. It's very sad. Which is why I haven't been streaming nearly as much recently. It's a very sad state of affairs, and I'd like to apologize to everyone who knows me or cares about me. It's a bad time. Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, how we doing, Fiend?
Yeah. Right.
Give me
Let
one.
me know if my audio is too rubbish.
No, you're good. You're good. Give me one sec. I do have to resize the reactive though.
Oh
It's
yeah.
fine. I thought
Yeah.
I thought you were playing Minecraft. No, don't worry, Beryl. I trust me. My addiction has fallen into a much worse, much darker place.
Yeah. You guys have been on like the last 3 or so weeks. It feels like I look at the server and
It's
you're
it's
playing
been
Minecraft at all hours.
it's been pretty crazy lately. Oh, I should probably stream this to the server as well. Give me one second here. I almost forgot to do that. Hey, there we
I've
go.
seen. I opened Twitter and I've already seen probably what's going to be the worst tweet for the day.
Oh no, what are we dealing with?
I'll put it in the VC chat. It's a journalist and he's written a book
No, oh boy.
about
Oh,
racism. Um,
oh no. Oh
and
no!
Yeah, yeah, and the thing is that he's white, so how can he learn about racism? Talk to not white people? No, no, he has to
Oh,
experience it for
son of.
himself. So,
Oh, give me one second. Someone in chat has just subtly notified me that I have fucked up my announcement. I need to go fix that.
oh, oh, okay.
It's like it's going too smooth for me streaming on my own again. Something must have gone wrong. There we are. Thank you. I appreciate it, Beryl.
Anyway,
Oh
this was in the
man.
replies. So,
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I'm going to read this tweet out loud for the benefit of chat. Last summer, I disguised myself as a black man and traveled throughout the United States to document how racism persists in American society. Writing Seven Shoulders was one of the hardest things I've ever done as a journalist. It's out on May 30th. Does that mean he did blackface?
well,
Is
this is
that
the
what he's
thing.
saying?
The replies are mostly that goose meme with the "How did you disguise yourself as a black man?
Yeah,
How did you disguise yourself?"
how'd you do that?
Hey, yeah, just go for it. Forget the pros, isn't it? And what? Porridge, yeah.
Well now, look who made
But
it back.
yeah, bad,
Now
really
the
bad.
heroes ain't get scared.
The Kindle description describes the book as the most important book on American race relations that has ever been
This
written.
might help your work a little.
Oh,
Original owner can't use it
no.
anymore on account of the
Oh, no, white people aren't allowed to write. White people are very literally not allowed to write the book on that.
No, yeah, not really.
Give me. Oh god, I forgot they have weight now. I forgot to grab the ones in here, so I need to like limp my way. You know what? I'm toggling God mode for this. I don't care. This is a convenience factor.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right. So last time we left off, I fucked up real bad, took a nasty fall, and erased way more like a lot of progress. So I quit out of frustration. It turns out I did not lose as much progress as I thought I had, but I did spend the rest of the time kind of collecting all the stuff in the area, or at least all the stuff that I care about. So I've got like 90 ingots right now. The only thing worse than wearing blackface would wearing like a black man skin Buffalo Bill style. No, that'd also be like very awful. In fact, that I don't think you could write a book about that and still,
Doesn't have the porridge on
You ain't
so
dead.
I thought I'd bring. We've got a new menu today.
Oh, sick.
The only thing we don't have is the.
There's
good.
plenty out in the streets,
Yeah.
especially higher up in
No, that's
the
good.
top buildings.
Sorry.
don't worry about it. Give him all my ingots.
Sure thing. Some genius got to.
I think that wearing a black person's skin would probably
Of course.
garner a different reaction. Maybe not the reaction he's looking for if he wants to learn about racism.
Here.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to learn about racism against like Leatherface from Chainsaw.
A little slower on the
So
trigger.
how's the cafe this morning?
Power and accuracy.
Cold on the outside. It was a
Oh,
crisp winter morning.
I see. Meanwhile, I was walking outside. I'm like, wow, it's so balmy today. It's delightful.
Nice.
Oh man,
Okay.
the only thing they don't have today is the salted caramel banana and chocolate French toast.
Ah, damn.
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I kind of want that.
It's always the thing that you don't, that you have, that you like, that you want, that you can't have, that really gets you, you know?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and do some repairs, try to tap down on like all this ridiculous bullshit that I've got. Bring my weight down a little bit. So for every 10, so the way the pit systems work, that's like the steel yard is kind of like the main content, like the main explorable content of the game. There's 100 like ingots in the steel mill, and for every 10 that you get back, you get like a special reward. And I found like 90 plus because I don't care about the rank 10 one all that much. I don't think it's like super worth it considering you can get like a version of it later in the game for free, basically. Gotta do some chores. Hope I make it back before your stream's over. Have fun. All right, you take care, Beryl. But yeah, it's pretty nice to be able to get some of the stuff early, especially like stuff like the Perforator, which is like this unique gun that's they brought in for the pit, which is a scoped and silenced assault rifle, which is very good. But
So do you-
unfortunately, oh yeah, go ahead.
Does upgrading these involve searching out like particular mats, or do you just like throw gun on gun? Is that kind of upgrade system?
Yeah. So basically, so repairing in this game is basically you take two weapons and you turn them into a less busted like single weapon. I've got a special perk that allows me to kind of like fix things within its own class. So like if you're a single shot rifle or in that same sort of like weight class or like that same sort of like category of weapon or armor, you can repair stuff with other stuff, which makes the system a little bit more elegant. Otherwise, yeah, it's generally like you got to use the one for the one.
Okay.
Weapon condition is also like one of those things that like it's important to maintain, but it's not like the most vital of systems. But I like messing with it because it's easy to maintain your own weapons, and you don't have to pay for like repairs when things start really getting busted. Second here. Let me repeal this gamma shield, and that puts me right where I wanna. Gamma shield.
Is it actually?
Is it actually?
Sorry, I was just waiting for the garbage truck. It's
all good.
Is it actually fun managing weapon stuff? Because I know like some games it is, some games it's intensely painful.
I think one of the reasons why I don't actually mind all that much in Fallout is that it's very painless to do it for the most part.
Okay.
Like basically as you pick up like say you're picking up a rifle off of like some dude and like it's a low condition. It's very simple to go and kill another one of those guys or something like that and grab like another rifle. Or just pick up like a cheap almost busted weapon from like a vendor or something and then just repair it. It's just like it's 2 button presses and then you're done. You don't have to worry about it beyond that.
That sounds alright. I always think of like the weapon management in Mass Effect 1, where you just end up with like a several semi-trailers worth of weapons that you just have to click on each one to get rid of it. It was
what's like even weirder, and like I mean this is obviously like an engine limitation, but is like whenever like it has like the inventory limit, but it's so high that like at that point wouldn't it just make more sense to just have it be uncapped? Like I think Mass Effect 1's was like 300 items or whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm
it
like,
was absurd. And
yeah.
Or even if you couldn't just break these things down into the bits you needed, you're just canonically carrying around 300 guns.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, no, you're still carrying around like you listen, all of these guns are still and like all of this armor
Okay,
is still
fair
only
enough.
like 205 pounds. So you are still
Mm.
carrying like a fuckload with you, and it's not on your person anywhere at all. So don't
Okay,
worry about
that's
that too much.
I
Anyways,
like that Genshin sort of just said fuck it and makes weapons just disappear canonically, like they just disappear in a house. So don't
yeah,
worry
you
about
know
it.
what? Yeah, there are some like most of the stuff is just like it pops up on your back or whatever, which is perfectly fine for most part. There's a couple where it gets a little goofy.
Anyway, sorry for saying.
Yeah. So just for context, we're in the middle of the Pitt expansion for Fallout 3. And this is what happens when Bethesda tries to do like nuanced moral storytelling.
Oh no.
Yeah, ooh boy, I tell you what, you're gonna see there's gonna be some shit happening later. Um Essentially what's going on is the city of Pittsburgh has devolved has gotten like fallen into a lot more chaos than like the surrounding areas. Their steel mills are still working, but like the entire place is like surrounded by this pervasive radiation and this plague that like eventually causes humans to like degenerate into these like awful monstrosities called the Trogs. And so as a result, you have to constantly import slave labor in order to replenish your supply of workers. And like this slave empire is kind of popped up. And you've been called in to try to free the slaves. So right now we're in the process of kind of like integrating ourselves into it. We're currently like infiltrated as a slave, but we're trying to work our way up so that we can get into contact with the guy in charge and steal what is the cure for the Trog disease, which is like what will tip the balance of power back in favor of the slaves. And there
When you
is
introduce slaves, when you said there were slaves, I am glad that you're trying to free them because that was a toss up.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, listen, you can be a slaver in this game if you want to. I don't know how you would end up in this position because you always end up in this position whether or not like you actually like work for the slavers over in Paradise Falls, which is kind of bizarre, but whatever. Most people don't do the evil thing in video games, so this is perfectly reasonable. Oh hey Millie,
Finding Wild Bill?
yeah, I did find him. He's dead.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where is he now? Did he come back with you?
Bill said to let you know he's okay, but he can't come back anytime soon. I heard Bill's blood-curdling scream, and I knew it was too late. I found his body in the steel yard. I'm sorry, Millie. I don't know why you would lie either way to this woman.
He's dead?
Yeah, she seems like she's got a bit going on.
Yeah, this is like that sort of thing that like yeah, you can clearly see that this is not a good place to be living if this is what the average person looks like. Notice what's really weird is that only certain characters look like that. Like most of the named NPCs, like this lady here, who's like kind of like the nominal leader of the slaves, looks perfectly normal.
Good.
Right,
Just in time.
but
Asher has ordered
some of them look like half zombies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect for us.
Yeah, that's why they should use the leader. Just unfair beauty standards can persist even into the apocalypse.
More unrealistic beauty standards for women. Unbelievable. Arena, before I go anywhere, you're going to need to explain this plan to me.
It's simple, really. From time to time, Asher opens up the arena. Any slave who wants to can fight against the gladiators. If you win, you get your freedom.
Oh no, they're men doing good fighting.
Oh yeah, this is like a very like sort of like I want to say like almost like a Thunderdrome sort of situation, I guess. It feels very like Mad Max. And then he'll just give it to me. Do I have to kill him to get it?
I wouldn't shed a tear, but no. Warner has a distraction plan.
So if you want to sometime soon.
Weapons for nothing, you know. But when you're meeting with Asher, you'll be close enough to grab the cure. Get it and bring it to me. Now let's get out there and listen to Asher's speech. They'll be hell to pay if the guards catch us in here.
Hooray. So I had to go fight in the arena, which makes me really glad that the guy who was sending me out into the steel yard not only did not confiscate all my weapons and armor after I came back, oh, sorry.
Workers of downtown, traders of uptown.
Give me 1 second.
All fierce souls who do what must be done.
Oh, he's very
I
tiny.
thought I was muting myself. I apologize.
Yeah, it's all good.
where others merely survive, we thrive. Our industry is the envy of the Commonwealth. Our safety is the envy of the capital wastes. Our might is the envy of Ronto. And
No.
while I have
No, it's
led
not.
your efforts, it has been by your own strength that you have earned all the envy of the world. They envy the steel shaped by the workers in our mills. And they envy the strength of our traders and raiders who wield the steel for the pit.
He's rhyming.
And most of all,
Yo, he's spitting.
they envy our victories in the struggle for freedom. Because yes, freedom is what we all work towards.
Uh-huh.
Freedom from fear. Freedom from disease. Freedom to live as once we did before we were shackled by atomic fire. And so, to celebrate this struggle, I ask my loyal workers, who among you is prepared to fight for your freedom?
I love a villain with nuance.
Who among you will risk your life in the
What's really delightful is like they made this dude. I don't know if, like, I'm pretty sure they must have had meetings about this. This guy's a black man.
Right here. We have one.
Um,
Here we'll fight in the hole.
Oh yeah, I'll fight in the hole, all right.
The hole who actually stands a chance.
Very well, Medea. If that is the will of the workers, then this man shall be their champion.
So the weirdest part about this is like they intend contend that this man is like he's huffing his own supply, like he really does believe what he's talking about, which just means that his brain must have been turned to goop, because like what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck, struggle for freedom? Fucking crazy.
You head down to the hole. Talk to Faith.
yeah, I feel like writers sometimes use that excuse of, oh no, this villain really does believe what he's saying, but he's saying something that is
Yeah.
so.
I'm gonna aim
completely
a
bizarre.
little bit. Yep. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this black man in power armor leading this nation of slaves. Fucked up. Actually, I think all the major like slaver factions in this game are led up by black people, which is kind of fucked. Because like
It feels
Paradise
a bit
Falls,
cap.
like Paradise Falls is led by, which is like the big slaver capital of the capital waste. Is like, I mean, that's fucking run by like a Eulogy Jones, who is a black man, and Asher is like the leader of a slave nation, and he's also black, and I'm like, that's uncomfortable. I don't like any of that, actually.
It feels cowardly. It reminds me of in the original GTA San Andreas, the way the main bad cop in that was a black man.
Mm.
Like, and they were clearly pulling on all of the like police violence against black people, you know, in the early '90s in LA and that stuff, like Rodney King and all that shit for the sort of setting. But they just didn't want to talk about how that was mostly perpetrated by white dudes. They just didn't want to talk about that. So, yeah.
It just feels so toothless, because like, I mean, I kind of get the intention. Like, they want to separate slavery as like a factor of race in this setting, so that they have it headed up by black people, so that it doesn't dominate the conversation. But it still feels like super like weird and disingenuous, and also like what the fuck do you mean you made the black person the slave owner? What are you doing here? What the fuck? What's wrong with you, dog?
It's just like you don't want to upset like the reasonable, you know, proportion of your fan base who have some slight white supremacist things. That's video as a general video game audience. It's just, yeah, it's a bit sad.
Yeah. But anyways, so now that I have to fight in this arena, I'm very glad that the guy who sent me out into the steel mill to like grab ingots and then not get killed, or more likely get killed in a horrible, horrible way, not only did not confiscate my armor and weapons that I had scavenged coming back, he also gave me more armor and weapons as a slave, and I'm just like, I have to question their payment processes.
Yeah, this is an interesting way to own slaves, to give them weapons and armor.
I mean, because, okay, so, like, the crux of it is, like, okay, they had this, like, arena thing where they can fight, and I guess, like, maybe that's, like, the incentive to do it, but, like, he didn't know, I didn't tell him that I was planning on signing up for this. I didn't even know that this was a thing before that. And he's just like, yeah, here's some weapons. So you're just having this guy who's running around and like doing slave labor, and he's armed. And I'm like, with guns, multiple guns.
I love the innocence of the question. Oh, what's going on down here? What you guys up to?
What goes on down here?
What, one of the boys
Just as slaves standing here with guns. Like, oh no, I didn't come here to fight. I just get to have guns.
Tell me, I'll set it up. Then you die, and we all have a good laugh.
Yeah, I want to fight. What are the arena rules? Do I get any weapons?
You have what you take in with you. But if that's not enough, there are a couple of things in that
They
line.
even arm you. They give you more weapons. They can't arm their slaves fast enough.
It's pretty simple. When the gates open, you fight.
Oh,
Last man
man.
standing wins. Of course, when the gates open, the barrels drop in. So just make sure you kill the other guy before you die of radiation poisoning.
Yeah,
You don't
whatever.
want to spend too much time with whatever's in those barrels.
I love being radiation poisoned, actually. Tell me about the other slaves who have fought in the arena.
What's to tell? Most die. Now, one or two have made it out, but that's about it.
Want to fight?
Oh yeah.
You guys put me down for a
Well,
fight.
all right. I've got one for you.
You've
right
been
away.
rad-pilled.
Or you can take some time to put your affairs in order.
Who am I gonna be fighting?
Throw you in there with a bunch of the other scabs who think.
Yeah, slave on slave violence. I have to kill the slaves to free the slaves.
Move on. Probably won't be you though.
Not yet. What's in here? Wow. Okay, it is a very shit pistol, a very shit lead pipe, and a very shit nail board. That, you know what? That makes sense to me, honestly.
Okay, that's fair. But you still
I
get all your stuff, right?
Oh yeah, no, I get to keep my like scope silence assault rifle, and my like shithead like Mad Max like metal armor.
You again?
Yes, back for more of the nothing that I ate last time. All right, let me in. This is like a weird thing because this is clearly trying to send up like Oblivion, like Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, like their arena side quest, which is a neat thing, but like it was kind of underbaked in that game a little bit, and it's way more underbaked in this.
A half-assed parody. That's good.
It's really like I don't understand what they were going for. Like they could have had like more fights after this or something. I don't know. They had options here.
Did I have bad news?
No.
That guy who wrote that book.
No.
He previously wrote another book. So his previous great sacrifice to learn about the problems in America was he forced himself to ride public transport for 6 months. And would you believe it? He saw so many poor people, and that says so much about America.
You know, you gotta respect his like. Listen, if I had that level of like not being self-aware, and like I got ragged on it for the first time because you know he got ragged on that for that shit, ragged on for that shit. I wouldn't come back I wouldn't come back swinging for racism by blackface.
I mean. Possibly not, because the Amazon listing for that book, it only has 3 ratings, but they're all 5 stars.
Oh no!
So maybe he took the wrong lesson.
That's like both of his parents and maybe a grandparent. Oh, like not even all of his grandparents, just one.
This guy couldn't afford bots.
It's so fucked up. And he's like, oh no, I've never ridden public transit before. All right, well. Oh no, hey fellow slaves. Oh no, my fellow slaves. Oh no. My fellow slaves. No, why would you make me do this? I'm taking all your shit.
Yeah, like, I'm going to liberate those slaves, but it's going to involve killing a bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
Just sort of
Alright, I gotta repair some of this stuff. I want to repair the perforator with... Yeah, I'll use Chinese assault rifle. Combat shotgun. Raider commando. Iconoclast ordnance. I don't need any of those, actually. Alright. I did it. I freed the slaves.
Impressive, slave. Those were some of the toughest
Hooray.
slaves around here.
Wow, you killed the toughest slaves. I feel conflicted.
Got something special planned for
They're
you.
free now.
Here's something for the rads. Enjoy it while you
Better
can.
dead than
Get
enslaved.
ready for your next fight. You again?
I thought, I always thought that should probably be a voluntary position, but
Because, like, it's like I was the only one who got volunteered, so where the fuck did these other guys come from? Also,
is
like,
is the idea that they chose to fight for some reason?
well, like, it's the weird thing, because, like, the slave plan to freedom involves me specifically getting sent upstairs. So, like, I don't know if these guys just weren't part of the plan, or, like, they just weren't told, or there's some other shit going on. It's one of those things where, like, you look at Bethesda writing, and, like, you gotta not look at it too hard, otherwise it falls to pieces.
Asher says he wants to
Yeah.
make this one good, so he gave you
Just sort of
those
go by the
brothers.
vibe.
They're a
It's-
couple
yeah.
of mean bastards.
Get what you were going for.
Hell, rumor
Yeah.
has it they're halfway to Trog as it
Enjoy
is.
the story in the
But I'm sure you'll do.
Yeah. I'm sure this writing's going to come together at the end of this, and we're going to have a very satisfying moral conclusion. Does that man have a minigun? No, that's a flamethrower. Okay. That's still bad, but... Well, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Oh, he's got a Deathclaw gauntlet. I'm going to steal that. Wow, I leveled up. Let me see. What do I actually want to? What do I want to put points into? Let's put points into medicine. Actually, you know what? I'm fine with that. Oh, we got a perk. What do we?
Congratulations on using the XP from killing the slaves to level up.
No. These guys aren't slaves. These guys are fighters, I guess. I don't know if these are like like boss, like overseer, like who wanted to like do slave violence, so they came down here, or they're like here specifically as glad. Listen, this has not been thought out as well as you would hope. I don't know what the what exactly the moral implications of that murder was. I'm gonna go ahead and do Grim Reaper Sprint because that's just, I mean, like, listen, you put 2 points into that, and then every time you kill somebody in VATS, you get all your action points back. That's just, oh, yippee! I've reached level 20 with good karma. Fantastic.
All that slave freeing, for all that slave freeing you did.
Yes, all that slave murder has really given me that good karma.
Not bad. The Bear Brothers were some pretty mean sons of bitches. One more fight and you're free. But I wouldn't plan on making it through the next one.
What do you
Here's a shot
mean?
for the rads. You again?
I don't know why you're always acting like you're so surprised to see me whenever I have not left the room once.
This'll be your last fight, Scab. One more and I don't get to call you that anymore. You ready?
Who am I fighting?
You're going up against Gruber. He's one of the only slaves to win in the hole.
Oh, he's German. That's extra intimidating.
I guess he got a taste for blood. But unfortunately for you...
Wow, this slave got free and then started deciding, like, blood sports is where it's at, actually. Alright. I think he's also got... I think he's got the non-unique variant of what I've got, so I'm just gonna be taking that. So once again, I am killing what is still technically a former slave who fought his way to freedom.
Yeah.
Could you please hurry it up with this narration?
They should like taking names from the things like Gruber.
The Bear
I
Brothers.
guess. And also calling them the Trogs. Isn't that the name of the underground living people from the time machine?
Oh yes, no. Well, I don't know if the maybe I'm. It's been a while since I've like read H.G. Wells. Way to go, Gruber! You did it. Wow, I'm now more resistant to radiation and damage because of all the hardship I went in the pit hole. And repair my armor with the other armor, and then I've got the Preparator and the Infiltrator.
I feel like at some point in this world, you got to stop being surprised by hardship if you've been living in the Fallout world at some point.
Yeah, like I get the. Oh, hey, what's?
Well, now. why don't you question
I was very concerned that way, the way that man had his hands behind his back and he glided towards me.
See you. Boss was told to allow you to pass.
And then he didn't talk for a second. Oh, where can I find Asher?
He watches over the city from Haven. His tower and uptown. Take the northeast exit from here and look for the tallest building in town. Oh,
I love how he's just like, yeah, just look for the tallest building in
You'll find him
Pittsburgh.
in a container behind me. Enjoy. And don't keep the man.
Thanks, Crenshaw. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot of shit. Oh, wait. This is all my shit. I was about to say, like, whoa, that's a ton of bottle caps and stims and that's all my shit that got taken from me at the end of the deal, at the beginning of the DLC. I'm going to take it all, and now I'm horribly over-encumbered. Horribly over-encumbered. Can I repair the Blackhawk? I can. Combat shotgun, I'm going to drop this one. I do not care about 32 pistol at all. I don't. Oh, I have 2 infiltrators now. I've got this old sniper rifle that I'm not using. I'll just repair that. Knife I don't care about. Flamer I don't give a shit about. Steel knuckle. Wait, steel knuckles are like... That's a unique weapon. I want to keep that. Oh, I just dropped a small pair of knuckles on this dirty, dirty floor. I may be a little bit fucked here. I may have screwed myself.
You have too much shit? Or...
Well, no, I just dropped a potentially unique weapon. And it's very small, and this floor is very busy with texture.
Oh.
May have fucked myself a little bit on this one. Oh well. It's not like I was really planning on using them, but like at the same time, my RPG brain has like, no, collect every one of every item. Just do it.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, like put it in a box, and then you say you have a collection, and it is gone. It is absolutely gone. There's no way I'm finding this. Oh well. The Mauler, Wild Bill sidearm, Leather Rebel, Wesco's Cold. Oh, I'm gonna put on my power armor. Fuck that. Fuck everything else that we got going on here. I'm putting on power armor. I got it.
It's just, you walk in the other guy going, this seems unfair.
Well, it's just like I walked in with power armor, and like they somehow beat I walk into the city with power armor because I'm like, what if I just kill my way in? Because like they're like, oh, you have to pretend to be a slave, and then just like we're gonna infiltrate and bring you up or whatever. And I'm like, what if I just kill everyone? And then you walk in, and then a bunch of guys wearing scraps, literally physically with their fist, beat you to unconsciousness while you're wearing power armor. And I'm like, this seems incorrect, actually.
This happens sometimes in Genshin where like they'll do a side story where like some dude is treated like an actual threat to the traveler's life or could actually harm them, and it's like, have you been paying attention to what this character has done?
No,
like...
not in the least. Sorry. FF14 has a little bit of that sometimes, but it's always like, but like the game is also like super designed to be like, no, they are treating you like a big fucking deal. When people find out who you are, they're like, ah, shit, oh no, oh god. And it's always very satisfying.
That usually happens with the Traveler. It's just sometimes there'll just be some dude. It's like they have a rider who just hasn't got the memo. It's really strange.
I don't need that. I've got that at home. Brass knuckles, I'll drop. I don't need any of my frag grenades or frag mines. I'm still 45 pounds overweight. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Raider throwdown armor? I guess I don't need that. Don't need the supervisor helmet. Can I take drugs to, like, make my carry weight higher? Do I have enough drugs to stay high throughout the rest of this DLC? No, I don't think I do. Shit. Fuck it. I guess I can make my own Deathclaw Gauntlet later.
Have you heard of the enhanced games?
Say what?
Have you heard of the enhanced games?
No, I don't think that's not immediately familiar to me.
It's a thing that some shady billionaire is trying to organize a version of the Olympic Games where you can take anything and all the drugs you want.
Yeah, wait, no, okay. I thought you were talking about like video games, and I'm like, this sounds super familiar. No, I have heard. I think I actually have heard of that the enhanced games.
It's mostly most of what's weird about it is this ad that someone made for it, where ostensibly there's this athlete talking about how he's going to break Usain Bolt's record and how he's a proud enhanced athlete and stuff. And like you never see his face because he can't reveal who he is or whatever. But so it's all sort of like shot of this guy like getting ready to run. And the notable thing is that he's a white dude.
Oh yeah,
and it's
of course.
Like, just let this one go, white people.
I don't know. Part of I don't necessarily hate the idea beyond the abject human suffering it's going to cause, but also like at that point, just make it blood sports. I mean, fuck it. That's like you're halfway there anyways. People are already gonna die.
It would be more honest. Like
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if we're really cooking with gas here, and like you clearly want to be cooking with gas. All right, there we go. Through here. I really like the pit just because like it is a relatively confusing place to be. But there's like still pretty decent explorable stuff. Okay, so this lady right here is wearing what's called the bombshell armor, which is like clearly like you take two mini nuke caps and you turn it into like a bralette or whatever. It feels like most of the armor in this DLC was designed for women because you put that same thing on like the men and it's like you have the reverse, like the tail of it, and it's just sticking out of your chest and it looks fucking stupid as hell. It's like they just took whatever was left. It's really fucking funny.
That really doesn't seem like it would be effective. Like if that got hit, it's just going to punch itself into your chest.
Oh yeah, no. It's like trust me, none of this is concerned with practicality. They are concerned with being as like Mad Max aesthetic as possible.
Yeah.
Mills, Scrapyard Arena. Wow, we're at the Pitt Uptown. Now we get to talk with all the delightful and colorful like slavers and raiders who make their home here. I can't wait to meet my new friends. If I can find any of them.
You need to defeat these slavers. You've got to be in a room with them. You are wearing power armor.
Hey, if it isn't the newest addition to our little family.
We are not the same. I am wearing T-51 beat power armor.
You're in Ash's army. Now's when the hard work really starts.
Trust me, I know how to work hard. You really think you work harder than the slaves downtown?
Fuck yes, we do. Those lazy workers get food and board, and all they have to do is work the mill and complain. But we're the ones who go out on raids to get that food. And we're the ones getting shot at for their lazy asses.
My God.
So don't you get all weak over those scabs downtown. They don't know how easy you got it. But I do what I can
I love
to
it.
keep us all standing upright.
It's
We need
so...
to drop some rats. I'm here to help.
Oh, he's a doctor. I guess. I'm a little rated. I'm fine, Phantom.
Okay.
A doctor
Also-
could never do horrific things.
I mean, truly. I'm just saying, like, he just does not seem like he does not seem like a doctor type is all I'm saying. Anyways, this is the man who's walking around all of them right now, and it's just like at what point do you assume that, like, he is like us? Yep. Look at these guys. These are clearly the moral figures in this equation. Look at them. There's going to be moral dichotomy here in a little bit. Who do I support? Who do I support?
It's so thoughtful. It really makes you think about stuff.
I don't know who I should support. The slaves or the people who did this?
I support the arts.
They just leave human meat lying around. Who does this? Who does that? How the fuck can Asher walk around and be like, yes, the workers, we're all about freedom? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Doc?
I can buy a scenario where, in a really, really, really fucked up world, someone can talk themselves into the fascist headspace of, you need a strong person to protect all these weak people. And the best way to do that is for them to not get a say in what goes on, because I know what's right.
Oh, boy.
But, like, yeah, this is a bit cartoonish, and also, even when you do that properly, I'm bored of that. I'm bored of that take. I don't need to hear about this anymore.
Yeah. Well, okay. So there's a little bit of background too in the base game for this. So the Pit was used to be actually worse than this. This is the new and improved version of the Pit. It used to be just like literally like everyone there is no society. There is just like you kill if you see somebody you kill them and then you turn into a disgusting mutant. And that's literally all that is around for you or available to a person. The Brotherhood of Steel came in a while back while they were looking for technology on their journey east, and they literally just basically burned the entire city to the ground. Like they called it the Scourge, and like at the very least they were able to build a society here afterwards, even if it is a slave thing, like a slave empire. So, like, there is that aspect of, like, this is horrific and awful. It used to be worse.
Oh, look. Another worker who thinks they can address their...
This is the moral equivalent, though, that they're asking you to make.
Yeah, I mean, part of me wonders, like, why would you bother rebuilding here if it's that bad? Like, if there's a permanent radiation thing, why not just go elsewhere?
Steel mills and ammo presses in Pittsburgh. There's still industry here. And, like, that's a powerful thing in, like, post-apocalyptia. Anyways, I can now seduce this lady who is, because I have a perk, I can now seduce this woman who has just said that, like, who has just been like, you slave thinks that she can address their betters. And I'm like, this is my opener. Don't be so cold, Vikia, how I know her name, I don't know. Don't you want a piece of this? Or why are you such a bitch?
Yeah, this is an incredible dialogue trait. This is BioWare level moralism.
Oh my god, I really love Mass Effect. I think that it's one of those one of the most funny dichotomies of a game in the last couple decades, because at its heart, Mass Effect is a deeply conservative game, socially. Oh, yeah. It's at certain points, you can literally feel them turning to the camera and saying the invasion of Iraq was morally justified. And some people don't seem to recognize that, because there's you can have sex with a blue alien as a lady.
Yeah.
And I'm you can be you can be as socially progressive or into LGBT rights as much as the next guy. There's more going on here than just that. But
it's very liberal conservatism.
Yes.
It's which is you see in a lot of video games that get praised for being even remotely sort of semi left wing, and it's really, then you scratch it a bit and you're like, no.
This is this is American left, which is basically they like very much like far center right, like
Yeah.
in any other country. Anyways, I'm going to
It's
seduce this
it.
woman.
I'll go for it.
Perhaps your assets appeal to the degenerate women you're used to.
Oh, the Hitler particles! Oh no, the Hitler
The
particles!
burden, no matter how impressive it is.
Oh God! Give me 1 second. I gotta turn on my air conditioner and process that I just got called a beast of burden. I would never lay with a beast of burden, no matter how impressive it is. Christ, what's wrong with you, Lou?
That's an amazing time to turn on your air conditioner. Like, oh god, it got so hot in here for a minute.
Hey, Red Up.
Well, look at you. Been a while.
Oh, this is the motherfucker that beat me to.
Fucking city. Watch you stepping uptown, or you might just take a tumble.
I killed all your friends. I'll kill you too. It seems like a real
another
risk.
way
It seems like a real risk considering there are so few safety rails.
Yeah, it's no H&S. Yeah, real.
That's so fucking funny. That seems like a real risk. This place doesn't seem very ocean compliant.
Oh, you're definitely looking at a lot of risk up here. Watch out, or you'll get fed to the trucks. They just love eating trash.
Remember, moral equivalence is going to be coming. Hey, Duke.
Guess we've got another soldier. Don't think you're so special, kid. You're not the first to climb your way out of the mud.
Yeah,
Thank you.
How many other soldiers came from the hole?
You'd be surprised how many of us worked our way up, even if we don't like to admit it. The rest are just toughs from the wasteland who decided to join the biggest gang around. Either way, watch your back around here. Nobody got to Uptown by playing nice.
I do appreciate how he's like, well, they don't know. Well, like a lot of us don't like to admit that we worked our way up from like slaves or whatever. But they explicitly say like, yeah, there's only like 3 or 4 people that ever really made it up. So like, I don't know what the actual what the back and forth on that is supposed to be like. I don't know.
Ain't the champion of the whole. That was a hell of a show you put on down there.
Wow, Squill, it's crazy that you have a normal face and you're nice.
Down there myself just to keep things interesting.
Glad I kept you entertained then. Good thing you didn't.
Wait, hang on. Did she just say she occasionally goes down to kill slaves for fun?
Well, she said like, yeah, whenever I'm watching like the combat things in the hole, if they're too boring, I'll just start shooting them myself to spice it up a little bit. And I'm like, that's good thing you didn't. I would have shot back.
I should hope so. That's what I did when I was fighting down there.
Oh.
And it really gets the crowd going when they see you've got some fight in you.
Yeah, all right.
Who's the crowd? Who's the crowd?
The crowd?
Like,
there was apparently a crowd.
yeah, but just other slaves, I guess. Like,
The slaves, like the guy, I guess, like the Raiders are watching because, like, they're watching, like, it's blood sports. So, I mean, this is the type of shit that, of course, they go for. But
yeah,
Phantom, what the fuck are you doing?
Sometimes in these things, sometimes they talk about like you got to have this, entertainment to like, there's a reason and the ratings are important and you got to keep people entertained. I'm like, if this world is fucked enough, is that really a priority? I can worry about ratings.
Sure. Well, I don't know about ratings, but like it's bread and circuses, right? It's keeping them entertained, so that they don't like start shooting each other or like the slaves for no reason, more so than they already do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You got something to say, or you just here to stare at the freak?
What? Not at all. Some of my best friends are ghouls. God damn. Not at all. Some of my best friends are ghouls.
Ghoul? Who you calling a ghoul? Get lost before I dump you in the river.
Is that racist? I feel like that might actually have been racist against ghouls. I may have implied that I have some weird feelings about ghouls with that dialogue.
I spent 6 months traveling across America dressed as a ghoul to learn about racism against ghouls. I got shot on day 3.
I started moaning about brains, and like the ghouls started like calling me smooth skin and pushed me around.
Awfully twitchy, ain't you?
Shut up, Redo. Is there like is there like anything actually up here that I need to worry about, or is this just a bunch of like one-off dialogue things? It's been so long since I've actually played the Pit, I can't remember.
Still thinking about Mass Effect again. I was thinking about like something else that's kind of liberal about it too is that the being a bad person in Mass Effect is mostly just being impolite or rude to people, and then you get chastised
Yeah,
for it. Like
yeah. Well,
that was really like
well,
like the moral
like
system
both.
in that really didn't change much. It was just that you were kind of mean. Like
Yeah. Well, they also couldn't have like the game being too different because just like I think one of the biggest, like, I don't know necessarily know failing. I don't necessarily want to say failings, but like one of the biggest issues with 7th Gen is this like real insistence, because like there was like a huge trend of like, oh no, your choices matter in this game, but then it always ended up being like the thing where like development resources being what they are, like you couldn't actually like make the two routes all that different. Otherwise, like the cost would just start ballooning and ballooning and ballooning because you had to account for so many
yeah,
things. And like
yeah,
I
yeah,
understand that, but it feels really lame whenever you're just dealing with like essentially the exact same thing, you know?
yeah. That really stood out for me in Three Houses.
Oh
Like
yeah.
but like it was like it, it was really frustrating by the time you were trying
Clear on
like
the Haven, kid.
the third one, and you're just like, I am doing all of the same maps again in roughly the same order.
Yeah.
And the other thing it did functionally for the story was that like because because the second half of the story you have to work your way up from the bottom because you're the underdog. All that means
Mhm.
is that the professor was a shithouse teacher because for the
Oh
5 years
yeah.
that they were gone, the person they taught is the worst off. like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, without a doubt. It's
uh,
also like it's also really, I think what's also like simultaneously very interesting and very frustrating with the way that they set up the story in Three Houses is like you go through the story and like each of the three routes, like reality changes. Like
yeah,
you
massively.
you like you have the same people with roughly the same motivations, but like a lot of like the actual facts of the situation change from route to route in such a way that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Because
the
like,
characters end up being like wildly different by the end in terms of
oh
what
yeah,
they're willing to do and all that shit too. Like it's sort of I don't know. Except for the yellow dude, he's just sort of like if you're not doing his route, he's just kind of like whatever and leaves eventually.
he's like, you know what? I actually don't need to worry about this fucking place as much as I thought I did. Which,
Yeah,
good for him, honestly.
yeah.
Do I care enough about this? This is clearly just like,
He's just the fucking the share zone meme. If you're
oh,
not
come
playing his
on.
route.
Yep, alright. Not getting into that computer, but I will get into the lock chest that is only just going to be unlocked by that. Oh, by the way, these are the trogs. This is what you turn into if you stay here too long.
Damn.
They're lovely. I'm pretty sure. So the fucked up thing about this is that some people do refer to like using trog meat in like various like dishes that they have to make here because like there's just no food. That's cannibalism, right? Like these things are disgusting
Well,
mutants, but at
yeah,
least they used to be people.
yeah, yeah. That's cannibalism. Also, I have to wonder if that meat eating that meat can't be good for you. I understand
Oh
if you're
no.
desperate, but
No, this is just horrific for everyone involved, honestly. Who took the time to pose all this though? Like, I mean, they still have rudimentary language skills. Like, it hasn't all gone. These things, like, it's not like they've turned into a different race or species. And it's just like no one seems to have a problem with eating trog here for some reason. Like it never comes up. Everyone's just like, yeah, trog meat. It sucks and it tastes awful, but like, I mean, what are you gonna do?
we're gonna make glizzies out of something.
I mean, I guess. What's behind the door? This is what passes for exploration and the rest of everything else. A locked door with mediocre shit stuck behind it. Is it fucked up to say? I should probably reiterate that I do like this game. I do think this game is like this game is like kind of like not great comparatively to like a couple other games in the series. I still think it's pretty fun.
Yeah, if you're having fun, that's cool. But you can also be annoyed and kind of frustrated by it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Every once in a while I catch myself and I'm like, I've been really mean to this game for like the last like hour and a half, and I'm like, I should let people know that like, no, I do like this game.
The angry video game nerd.
It's really crazy that he and the Nostalgia Critic have been getting so many like or like he and like Channel Awesome stuff like that have been getting so many like actual cameos and like real like quote unquote real media. Like that Smiling Friends thing that just aired a little while ago where like he was like one of the he was like a YouTuber in universe about like some other stuff. Like he was like a demonologist or whatever.
I was watching
It's
I finally got around to watching the H Bomb's James Summerton video.
oh yeah.
And I was the way he talked about the angry video game nerd guy was like I thought he showed him quite a lot of respect in a way, even though like he was involved in an episode of plagiarism, even though it didn't seem like he was aware until after it happened.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was interesting.
That's really interesting because like I think it's one of those things where like you could clearly tell that a lot of this was being pushed by like the production company that had kind of taken over his channel. And like I mean, listen, was he probably aware of some of this? I can't imagine that like once things escalated a little bit, he didn't find out about it. But I'm also willing to believe that like it was probably mostly this shithead guy that like was like operating on the that thing that all plagiarists do where they're like simultaneously like they want approval but they're not creative and they don't actually care about like the creative output of others.
No, and he cut ties with that production company as well. Like, not just like they got that guy.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for him.
But yeah, like he seems to still get kudos as opposed to the Nostalgia Critic for Doug, who seems mostly to be like people just sort of go these days. I don't know.
Have I talked to you yet? I don't think I have.
Him and his keen eyes must see something special in you, so Lulu's going to keep her eyes on you too.
I love it when people refer to themselves in the third person. I'll tell you what's special about me. I kick ass.
Wow.
Me? I'm tight as fuck. What do
So
you mean
cool.
about Casher's keen eyes?
The Lord of the Pit knows all, and his eyes see promise where others see rubble. What does he see in you? A cure? A scourge? Or maybe nothing more than a plaything?
Asher wants me for my tight body.
What lies inside you? But first, perhaps Asher's pet needs to be fed.
Call me a pet, you freak. Yes, I'll actually. Actually, that sounds delightful. Give me some food.
Then he...
Thanks for the noodles. What a nice lady. maybe I won't lead the slave revolution now. She gave me some noodles. Look at this fucking thing you have to walk through. Like the bridge leads between the legs and you have to walk under it. Moral equivalence is going to be attempted here. Look at this thing. It's full of meat.
This is that's the cover of a Ghost album. This is
like some heavy metal shit. It'd be cool if it wasn't like part of a slave empire and filled with what I'm assuming is human meat, because it looks like it's roughly in the shape of a person, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's an enslaved person. It's a statue of a person being chained down.
Oh god, no! This is supposed to be like a womb metaphor. Oh, this is even worse than I thought. I'm out of here. Oh, I'm not looking at that anymore.
Not such a badass now.
Meet Asher and Haven. Hit Raider.
You up to something? Huh?
What are you talking about? I don't understand what any of these people are fucking talking about. They're so... I love nuance in video games. You know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna go continue with the main quest. All these people are gonna be dead in 30 minutes anyways. What's even the point? I say as I continue to look to need...
Feel free to wait inside. I'm telling you, I've got it covered. I'll be with you right after I maintain some order and dispense a little justice.
What?
And I suppose you'll follow that up by raising the dead.
No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course.
Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
Workers.
What?
We call them workers. Morale reminds them that they might earn their
Like, what the fuck is bro yapping about? You run a slave empire.
makeshift weapons.
All right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them
Arl.
for anyone.
I can't believe this man who was just telling us that we should be reminded that we can fight for our freedom is upset that people are fighting for their freedom.
Big happens. It's bound to go.
Like, come on, dude.
Very important meeting with our new friend. So if anything big comes up, you use the intercom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, break's over.
Anyways, what's up, Asher? I'm taking your bottle caps. I'm taking the bottle caps off your desk, Asher. Hope you don't mind.
Nice work in the hole, new blood. Knew you couldn't be one of our normal workers.
Someone comes into your office and
That bag-
just picks up all your change and leaves.
Yeah, you have some change sitting on your desk and he just comes and picks it up.
Yeah.
I heard the Pitt was building an army. I'm here to join. I'm the hero who's going to kill you and free the slaves.
Sounds good.
It's complicated. Let's just say I'm new in town and looking for work. I'm the hero.
I figured it'd be something like that.
Oh. I didn't think that... Okay, I'm gonna actually load the save here. Because, though, I need to see... I need to actually let them see the moral equivalence that they try to pull here.
Lord Asher will be with
Alright, so we have to wait for this dialogue to play out again, because it's like a sequence. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink while this plays out. I'll be right back.
No stress.
I thought they were going to be like, no, you have to understand, there's moral equivalence here.
The dead.
No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course.
Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
Workers.
What?
We call them workers. Helps with morale. Reminds them that they might earn their freedom someday.
Whatever we call them, they've been gathering makeshift weapons.
All right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anyone loitering too long downtown. And keep a watch on Medea at all times. Anything
All right,
big
back.
happens, it's bound.
He said that they call them workers because it helps them believe that one day they might not be slaves.
So if
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
I guess I can understand that from a manipulation standpoint, I guess.
The thing about it is like this dude is absolutely high on his own supply. He does super believe it. Complicated. I'm new in town looking for work.
I understand. We've all got a past. And damn few of us have reason to be proud of it. That's all behind you now. In the pit, you'll be part of a growing army, a thriving industry, and maybe even witness to a cure for radiation. We aren't perfect, and sometimes the past comes back to haunt us. Tell me, do you know a man named Werner?
For context, Werner is the man who invited us to help free the slaves in this city. He's working with Medea. I've never heard of him. Why? Oh, I met the man, but he seems like trouble, so I steered clear. Why? Can you tell me about... Wait. Before we talk about that, can you tell me about your moral equivalence?
Ever since the city was scourged, we've done what everyone does. Whatever's necessary to survive.
Sure.
I know my city seems barbaric to you, but it's the only way we can...
Slavery is the only way, player character.
And it's kept these people alive. But that's enough stalling for
But
time.
the arena is definitely necessary to this.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, he brought me here.
I appreciate your honesty. It's a rare virtue in this age. Werner was my lieutenant until he betrayed
Oh
me.
no, this is new
Justice.
information. Actually,
And if I know him,
you didn't technically know
he
this.
brought you here to steal something very dear to the city. Do you intend to follow through with his plan? Feel free to be honest. Please, don't be intimidated by the turret behind you.
You made me an offer, but now that I know the score, I'm joining your side. He said your discovery will free the slaves and cure them. How could I say no?
Easy enough. You could say no because he lied to you.
What?
Discovery is a miracle, but it isn't the type that sets slaves free. Now, it would do a lot more good if you were to.
Lord Asher, the slaves are rioting, and someone's armed them. We need you out here, and fast.
Damn it, I'm on my way. I suggest you forget Werner's offer and consider mine. Stop Werner, and you'll have a bright future in Pitt.
Gotta make sure to take his bottle caps.
Go find Werner. Put a stop to him.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go find the cure.
Seems like a sensible thing to do.
Oh, I wasn't expecting Asher to let you into the lab. I'm
Look
sorry
at his normal wife.
My husband. He's already made you an offer to join us, right?
That is
So
an
you're
interesting
our little
suit.
Miracle, aren't you?
Yeah,
This is my daughter.
it's like a lab coat.
She can be a handful, but my little angel is going to save the city.
Oh, that's nice. Why do you have your daughter in your lab? I don't care about your spawn. Where's the cure? I got a bad feeling
damn.
this isn't just bring your daughter to work. Just fucking come on, man. That's awful. Why? That's nice. Why do you have your daughter in your lab?
Actually, it's a combination lab and nursery. Little Marie needs a lot of attention and care if she's going to cure the city.
Wait, you mean she has some kind of natural and transferable immunity of some sort?
Well, this is a nice surprise. Apparently you and Asher are the only other people who know anything about science in this place. Yes, it seems that our daughter was born with
I love The Last of Us.
immunity.
Yeah, this is really just
Nothing
that.
short of a miracle, honestly. I'm still trying to figure out why.
She's immune to mutation somehow. Don't worry about it.
It's Trog problem.
Mm.
Hell, maybe other types of mutations too.
Aren't you worried about hurting Marie?
Oh no, these tests are perfectly safe. In fact, between the crib and her uncanny health, she's probably the safest child in the world. Asher and I would never risk her health. And if that means it takes longer to develop a full cure, then, well, everyone else can wait.
Okay, so here's the moral equivalence. Would you free the slaves if it meant you had to kidnap and potentially eat a baby? Would I mean, like, hey Eddie, you got here just in time. Eddie, if you had to free a slave nation, like a nation that's full of slaves and like a slave empire or whatever, and you had the ability to free them, but doing so meant you had to kidnap and maybe eat a baby, would you do it?
You know, I'm sure they can free themselves. It'll be fine.
You know what this is? You know what this is? This is that you can stop a nuclear bomb going off, but you have to say the N-word thing. That's the moral equivalence.
This is literally what's happening here. Oh man, God damn it.
Incredible.
So
hello.
I'm going to steal this baby. I'm stealing this baby now.
And you really think the science can develop a cure more efficiently than I can? Don't be an
You
idiot.
carefully pick up the
And if
baby.
they so much as pluck one hair off her head, I'll be sure to pluck one eye out of each of theirs. So maybe I should just put her back right this instant and tell those miserable bastards that they can wait until their goddamn turn.
Wait, I meant, isn't she cute? Here you go. I've got your kid. You wouldn't dare shoot at me. It's really funny how, like, the second you start to be like, no, I'm taking this child, she immediately goes like, I'm going to fucking rip the eyes out of every slave. Like this is like I know that this is supposed to be like actual moral equivalence, but it really is like it works so much better as like a like no, this is what the white liberal is all about. This is the mask off. I've got your kid. You're not gonna shoot at me.
No, I wouldn't. But our snipers could pop the eyes out of your head without even ruffling her hair. Marie's going to be using them as playthings
My
when
bus
you're long dead, you
disappeared.
You think you can get away with this? Every raider in this town will be after your head to bring her back.
Yeah. Oh, what? The bullet just went through her head. That's fucked up.
Rude.
There we go.
Oh,
the
good.
cure research. What did I get? Cure research. Observational tests isolated on isolated samples suggest the subject has a natural adaptive immunity to the so-called TROG mutation. Furthermore, it appears that this immunity carries on to other forms of radiation-induced diseases, from radiation sickness to larger mutations, such as the all-too-common development of a sixth toe. Attempts to isolate these effects have been slow going, in part due to the delicate nature of testing. Prospects exist for duplication, but the unique and delicate nature of the subject requires utmost care in testing. That... Alright. I'm still in this doctor bag. I have lost karma for taking the doctor's bag from this woman.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Just,
sorry, so you're not allowed to steal. Apparently these raiders are not hostile.
Get out of my face.
Somehow, despite, like, all this shit that's happening. Anyways, I'm killing them. Oh, there's a turn? Is there a turn here? Oh, there is.
This, you know what? This game is really making me think.
Oh, God, you know, I love thinking so much.
I did, yeah, me too.
But now, you see, I gain karma for killing, for murdering them. So, I can't steal from them. But, like, taking their lives, that's good. I love morality in video games.
I'm making note. I'm making note. Also,
Uh-huh.
can you guys hear the cars in the background? I'm sorry.
I cannot, actually. You're doing great.
Oh,
You sound
okay.
very clear.
I'm
Yeah, no.
outside. It's windy. It's a little windy. It's beautiful out. I'm
Which
waiting
is
for the
crazy.
bus.
Eddie, I'm outside as well.
Mm-hmm. Like,
wow.
Eddie, you sound genuinely fantastic. I'm kind of shocked at, like,
Yeah,
how
you sound-
good, like, your acoustics are.
Yeah, you sound really clear.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Alright.
You should always stream outside.
Now, if I was smart,
Hey.
and I'm not, what I should have done is, like, made a save file where I did the other side of this, and I decide to put down the slave rebellion because it means I would have had to kidnap and eat a baby. Because, like,
Just to experience
it's only afterwards that Asher starts telling you about, like, you know, we're gonna modernize everything, we're gonna get industry off the ground, and once we have the cure, then what we can do is we can, like, free the slaves. We don't need a slave workforce anymore, and then we'll have, like, real industry back. And, like, oh, I was part of the scourge, and I felt so bad about it afterwards that I had to stay and try to clean up, like, the whatever. And it goes into his backstory and whatever. And you don't get that unless you, like, decide to be a monster.
Oh.
But fuck it, we're not. I'm not worried about that. Once again, they try to, like, no, don't worry. You can still be a good person even if, like, you know, a pit slave, Pit raider. Oh, red up. Yeah, careful on those fucking stairs, idiot. Oh, dog. Oh, get him, oh, dog. Oh, my lung. That's what I always think whenever I get shot. I'm always saying, oh, my lung.
I'm gonna kill NJ Transit.
Oh, what did they do? What did they do to you this time?
I have 3 different ways of checking when the next bus will come, and they're like, the one I rely on the most is like saying that it disappeared, but the other two I rely on the least are saying that it's still coming. It's just
Oh,
gonna be like 5 minutes late.
oh, this is a nightmare. Why does NJ Transit always is always out to like specifically fuck you over?
Because it hates me. God hates me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
You know, Eddie, I've got a book you should read about transit.
Huh?
So, um, we were talking about a guy who's written a book.
Oh shit!
It's a really bad book, but
oh god, this one.
But this guy, this guy wrote another book recent, where he writes these books where he like goes and experiences things to really tell you about how bad stuff is. And one of the first book he wrote was he spent 6 months taking public transport to work instead of driving, and he saw so many poor people, and that says so much about America.
Yeah.
The second one's much worse. If you want to see it, you can look in the VC chat.
It's
Okay,
really
okay.
it's really fucked up. It's so good. It's the logical next step for this guy that decides like, no, that was an okay thing to write.
Wait, I'm sorry. The first screenshot, this white guy icon saying, "Last
Yep.
summer I disguised myself as a black man."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Thank you for the food, Lulu. I'm sorry I had to shoot you. You were the only one who was nice to me.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Yeah. He doesn't talk about how he disguised himself. He just says that he did.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like
boy.
everyone, and like literally everyone in the replies is just like blackface.
It's black? He's so white.
It's black. It's gotta be blackface, right? Like, there's no other option here.
Bruh.
On Amazon, it says this is the most important book about race that's ever been written in America.
Oh, beautiful. The sun is hitting the leaves through the trees so nice right now. Hold on.
God, I'm so glad you had such a nice day.
Not my face. No.
You know what? These two happened.
There we go.
I didn't even need to be here to participate in this.
Ta-da.
Well, let me see. I gotta see this. Where did she put it? Oh, well, she's streaming it. I see. Wow. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is a really lovely day.
Sorry, there was a bug on my arm. I didn't mean to yell like that.
No, it's all good.
I missed the stream.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. I got you.
Did this slave just say, don't do this? Don't, the boss. Why are you talking about this? The bosses are watching. You guys have just murdered the bosses.
That is a nice day.
It's nice, y'all.
Oh man, that's so perfect. Like, it was really nice today, but like it kind of turned a little bit. It started raining.
I can tell you my day.
Tina and I trading.
Ooh,
yeah, we can just show each other our days.
This still looks
this
pretty
is the cafe I
nice.
usually go to. Tram.
Oh, Woody!
Hey, Woody.
Sit.
Aw.
Oh my goodness. What a good
Hang on,
little puppy.
I've still got one more treat. You good boy.
Hey. Good boy, Woody.
Woody. Oh, you're at it. Oh, are you at the cafe?
Yeah, this is the one I go
Yes.
to.
I recognize it.
Yeah, me
One
too.
step closer
Yeah,
to coming over.
There's the usual dash up. I got granola today. I posted it in your server.
Where the fuck am I supposed to be going here? Where's this thing? Where's this marker pointing me to?
Let me look at it. Oh! Oh my god. All the foods look so good. Oh.
Look.
It's so nice.
Does Woody know that we love him?
Does Woody know?
He needs to know.
I think Woody knows.
Yeah. Oh no, he is well loved. He gets lost in the shit.
That's
And that's taking him out.
fellas, my
People say he
fucking
is-
buzz.
Oh,
Okay,
is it
yeah,
here?
keep going. No.
Oh.
Wait. Is that it? It's the motherfucking bus! Oh my god! It's the
Wait,
freaking
if you-
bus! Oh my god!
Hooray!
It's 2 minutes early
You
for
don't-
being 3 minutes late.
Hey!
So you don't need to stream games. You can just stream Eddie Rides the Bus.
Yeah, you know what? That's perfect. I get that. There's enough ups and downs so we can make a whole stream out of that.
You kicked the hornet's nest now, didn't you? I was lucky to get
Clipping when the bus arrives.
But more importantly, I hear you've stolen the cure. Mind if I see it?
Alright.
I don't feel right about kidnapping. She's going to be safe, right? Did you know the cure was actually?
See you guys in like a
Oh.
half hour or so.
Yeah, see Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
Did you know that the cure is actually a baby? Did you know that? I feel like you should have known that.
Of course I knew, but you don't see me blubbering about it.
Oh, I'm not blubbering. I'm just making sure you
It's the
know.
only chance of a cure and freedom from this hellhole. It makes you feel better when we're
Oh, sorry. I have to resize.
any of this happened. So quit whining.
She'll be back with her parents. She'll be back with one of her parents.
She'll be back with a parent.
Their a parent was definitely there. As long as the kid's all right, take her.
She'll be all right, just not with me. Asher's guards are always watching me. They'd find her.
What
right
about
away.
this slave
Father
revolt?
sent me word that he's hiding out in the steel yard. He's got everything there to take care of.
I've murdered every single guard I've seen. I thought this was the plan.
Get going.
Oh no! Oh, is this not the plan? I feel like we've made this the plan. I feel like we've made this the plan.
There was a severe miscommunication.
Medea, I like. Listen, I'm just trying to make sure we're both on the same page. Your people are getting like shot to death like 5 feet from you, Medea. What's going on?
Okay, so promise you won't be mad.
I may have shot Asher's wife in the head multiple times. Her head may have come off of her body. I don't think we're salvaging this situation. I very much regret to inform you.
I think there's a good chance she's dead.
I think what's really funny, I'm 90% sure that the guy who you, like, run steel for does not actually get, like, killed in the slave revolution or whatever. Like, so you can still go out to the steel yard and come back and get all your rewards. It's
Just pop back.
Like, I tell you what, this game, it's really something. It's so many decisions were made. Were they correct decisions?
Don't worry about it.
Boy, those decisions got made. Where the fuck is Everett? Oh, I think he's literally. Yeah, here he is. Here he is. No one's fucking with him. No one's fucking with him. He's the one person you haven't fucked with. Hey, Everett.
Woo! Saw you fighting in the hole.
Yeah, that's the hot new news, right?
Now I know why you ain't afraid of those drugs. No hard feelings, huh?
I'm not taking any more of your shit.
Understood, champ? You bring me...
Leading this I got. So yeah, he's the one that they're just like, nah, Everett's cool, I guess, even though he sent a ton of us out to our deaths. That's fine. Oh wait, actually I do have to go through to the steel yard, because that's where Werner's hiding out. I almost forgot. I don't think we ever actually fight Asher. like, I think you can go back or whatever.
But you never actually, yeah.
Because he just runs off. Maybe we confront him here? If not, then this is fucked up.
I'll be honest, I think it's just fucked up.
Oh, well, I mean, listen, I'm not saying this whole situation is, like, great for any particular reason. I thought that was, like, supposed to be, like, a character, but then I realized I just turned the Protectrons on. I guess I'm gonna go back and talk to Asher. I guess maybe he will still give me my, like, my big villain speech, but I kind of slaughtered all of his men and also, like, his wife and took his baby. I don't know if he's going to be talking with me all that well. I don't think he's going to be liking me very much. The fuck am I supposed to be going?
Just you get there and he's just like, "Hey man,
What's up?" And he's like, "Yeah, hey, how's it doing? It's fucked up that you stole my kid, but I guess I'll still explain moral equivalency to you." Oh, it's over here. I see. I see where I'm supposed to go. This game would be so fucked if they didn't have the quest marker. Give me one second. I want to make sure that because I'm like 90% sure. It's the baby in my inventory.
I checked the baby in a box with all the guns."
Ah, damn it. I don't think the baby is actually in my inventory. This sucks. I wanted the baby to have carry weight. I wanted... Oh, hey. What do you need? Time for me to go. Later. Warner's hideout. So you have a shootout with Warner here if you decided not to take the baby?
You finally made it. I've got everything ready and there are plenty of tests to run. So hurry up and put the brat in the crib.
You never told me this meant kidnapping. The baby's here and she's safe. How will this help the slaves?
Means that we can study Asher's bastard, and once we dig the cure out of it...
Well, I don't know. They seem married. They're very married, actually.
More importantly, it means we're ready for the last part of the plan. Letting the Trogs overrun Uptown and wipe out the bosses. Leaving the slaves free and turning the bosses into Trog food.
Sounds good. Let's finish this.
That's the spirit. Only thing that's left is to finally wipe out...
How am I supposed to do that?
Simple. Get someone else to do it for you.
I think I've already slaughtered them all, Asher, Werner.
Hungry to do the job. The only thing keeping them out of Uptown are those floodlights. Shut off Uptown's lights.
Genuinely does not realize everyone's dead.
No one seems to recognize the amount of violence that I am capable of committing. I don't understand how you don't realize this. I am wearing power armor. How am I supposed to get out of there?
My advice? Now, you can get to the power plant from a manhole down in the steel yard. Near the train track. Head down there. Find the flood. And here, take this. You'll want to stay hidden. Quick, a lot of guards are busy.
He gave me a stealth point. It made me over encumbered. I hate this. Dropping this 9mm. Mentats. Right away. Hey, look, it's the baby. Look at this human child. Look at this delightful 3D model of a baby that somebody was paid real money to make.
I like the yeah.
It's fucked up. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that potato. I'm just gonna leave that potato in this care of this man who clearly does not care about human life. Because
that'll be fun.
Yeah. Once again, moral equivalency. Werner's kind of mean, used to work for Asher, and also, like, I don't think he really cares that much about, like, the slaves. So, he's worse.
You're worrying too much.
Probably. I mean, listen, if everything's morally equivalent, then there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. So, fuck yeah.
Nothing's wrong ever.
Yes, exactly. You see, as long as if nothing matters, then that means nothing matters, and that therefore I can do whatever I want. I love God's most basic reading of Nietzsche. think I may have accidentally fucked up. I don't think it was supposed to go here. I think it was supposed to drop down to the
I think,
trail yard. You know what?
I think I need a new computer monitor, and I'm not looking forward to finding a shop for them.
Well, if you ever want, if you want advice, feel free, and I can see if like I can look up some like models or something, depending on what you need.
I need something that's going to be okay for reading. Probably something in 4K. So there's a few
Yeah.
end of financial year sales on. So might be
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, there it is. The power. Oh, this is the one that I was confused. Like, why can I not get in here? I forgot that it was because like this only happens during like the end game or whatever. Do. Gonna commit genocide. Do. Moral. This is still the right thing to do, though. Wow. I love meat. Who lit this fire?
It's a slow cooker. This is the Fallout equivalent of a big green egg.
Like what Trog is smart and still has enough going on upstairs to bake this giant pile of meat, but also like still there enough to light a fire. I don't understand. All right, delicious. The steel yard uptown. I really do love how they have to constantly be like, okay, well, okay, kidnapping and maybe eating a baby to free the slaves was not your limit. How about genocide? Is that what's going to stop you? And I'm like,
let's
no.
consider the moral equivalence of But also that
like,
Trog who set up that barbecue that used to be Guy Fieri.
Ah, god damn it! You're right. Shit, that poor guy. He's driven to his last diner, drive-in, or dive.
Yeah, he's just trying to rebuild Flavorton.
I feel bad now. That's the real moral equivalency.
I fucking hate when you see like it's a 32-inch monitor and it's HD. It's like I'm gonna need to see every pixel on that fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Like
awful.
It's one of those things where like it's especially with like computer monitors, you end up with like diminishing returns anyways. Like like once you're close enough, there becomes like there's like a physical limit to like the amount of pixels the human eye can like distinguish between. So like you may notice a slight bump between like say like a 1440p or like between that and like a 4K monitor, but like realistically, you are never going to need anything more than a 1440p for like a do 1440p for like a computer monitor. I can see why you would want it for a television because you're far enough away that you can like that higher resolution becomes important. But
I sometimes need it for some of the applications I use because the higher res just means I can fit more of the UI on screen.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
Which is kind
you don't have UI scaling. Jesus Christ! Keeps exploding. Why does it keep doing that? Is there even anything in here that I would want? No, it was just there to fuck with you. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, hey, I do custom trolling to streamers. Would you like to see it? Not even a chuckle. Dead is locked in. No. I just didn't look at it until now. How we doing, Barrow? God, man. Like, listen, I understand that like people like to do like promotion and they like to do like art for stream, like they do art for streamers and they gotta get the word out somehow. So I'm not like, listen, if someone comes in and they chat for a little bit and they do whatever, like I'm not gonna be like, as long as they're like not immediately jumping into it, I'm not gonna hate on that too much. But like, if you come in and your first thing is like, I do custom art, would you like? And like, no.
No,
like,
those people are.
Yeah, like you come in, you talk for a little bit, you engage with the stream, you help drive up some numbers and maybe some metrics or whatever. And then like you're like, hey, I also happen to do this, would you happen to be interested? Do you have any like thing that you would like maybe want some art for in the future or something like that? Like maybe show off a portfolio or something. like I listen. I'm gonna say no because like it's not something that I need, and it's not something that I'm like I super want to take care of all that much. And also, I know like a billion artists that I would sooner commission.
Yeah, it's
Like
you're the wrong person to ask.
so many artists. But like at least, but like I'm like I'll respect the hustle on that. Not whatever the fuck is just like no immediately. On this way. Oh, there's a lot of. I don't think I made this trog meat. No, I did not. Oh shit! Stop doing that. It's fucked up. Oh. What's really fun is like some of these trogs, like the weaker ones, are like they're small. They're small trogs. What is it? What does that mean? I wonder.
Baby chugs.
Oh no. Welcome back to the days of door-to-door salesman. Sorry, custom artwork salesman. Dead already has a girlfriend. I mean, yeah, I didn't want to say that explicitly, but you know. Maybe if I think I can blast this one.
That's make me think that like Gil from The Simpsons trying to flog commissions.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. Now that's taken care of. Damn, they had a fuckload of jet here. How precisely do they have quite these many drugs if they're just trying to get society back on track? Like I understand that like when like you're gonna probably be importing a lot of stuff, but like I mean shit, you really got your drug production back up that quickly instead of your anything else? Just the amount of inhalers. Like, these are plastic inhalers. What do you mean you have access to plastic manufacturing for your fucking, like, drug inhalers? Crazy. God, are we almost done with this? I forgot how long this dungeon lasted. God damn it. Fuck off. Stop slapping my ass. I'm trying to work on a monitor. I'm trying to work on the computer here. Turn. Or just one. There's just one. Uptown floodlight controls. You're very big on recycling. That jet inhaler's been used by at least 30 addicts before you. I mean, that makes more sense. Check power levels. Atomic turbines at 10.8%. Alright. Power's off. Escape to Market Square. Sure. Impact. Bat away. More jet. Oh no, I accidentally sat down on the couch instead of escaping. Once again, moral equivalency. The guys who set this up are just as good as the slaves.
Well, at a certain point, it's just like, just don't do this story if you're not going to.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, hey, Asher. Ooh, they're getting his ass. Oh, wait, I should use the man opener. It did more damage resistance. The man opener. Wow, thanks. Got that combat shotgun. Got his T-45B power armor, which is a custom model. It's got a Brahmin horn on it. Power fist, don't need that. Sniper rifle, I don't need that. Want the mauler. I want the man opener. I want both infiltrators. Actually, I guess I only need one. Can't really repair it with anything now. Oh, I can repair the perforator with it. Yeah. And now it's time to see what I can do. Okay, tossing that in flesh. Don't know why I still had human flesh on me. That seems irresponsible.
He was, yeah, he's trying to get you to scratch your bum. Yeah.
Part of the reason the addiction is so bad is the compressed gas used to prime the jet is contaminated. Ooh.
Yeah. It was a happy thought.
Guess I can drop that. Don't need the combat shotgun. Don't want to toss the riot shotgun. That might be what I need to. Other rebel. Battered slave outfit I can toss. I don't need that. There are no more slaves. So I really want to keep it. Shit. It's the doctor's bag. Toss the stealth boys. Ah, fuck it. I can get high a little bit, and then that'll carry me through. I guess I didn't get quite all of them. Who's that? No, it was just a regular pit raider. Alright, well that's fine. I always love it when like games are like, oh, you gotta escape this place, this horrible thing is happening or whatever, and I'm like, it's not, it's like, I don't... Once again, even the game underestimates the amount of violence I am capable of. What do you mean there are still people alive to shoot at me? Not anymore.
I just feel like there's a disconnect.
A little bit.
Between the writers and you know.
Well, I mean, listen. Oh shit! Here come the trogs. Let's put on the mantle, quick. Oh, I'm low health. I should probably heal a little bit. Heal a little bit more. There we go. What trunk problem? Oh god, there's still people shooting at me. I don't...
What did you ever do, man?
It's almost like I turned off the lights and like... Oh, I got a perk! I got a perk for killing enough trogs. Because they're abominations, you know.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly. Everyone's always so concerned. Great news, Warner. You don't need to worry about the trogs now either. Not quite sure why you had me release them anyways, but... There we go. There we are. I want Warner to get back and be like get back to Warner and just being like, so what else? Like, is there anything else? And he's like, have you considered eating this baby? Would that make you decide to finally stop helping these slaves? Alright, downtown. Oh, do I need to go back? I need to go back to the scrapyard. Oh, no, I don't. Take me right over there. Escape to Market Square. What the fuck is this person? Who in the shit is shooting at me? Nope. Don't see anything. Who the fuck is shooting at me? Oh, I see. Oh no, my drugs. Oh hey, Warner.
Nice work, pal. When I saw those lights go down, I swear I heard the trogs laugh.
Sorry, dude, I'm coming off a high right
I
now.
think
I don't see you very clearly.
all of the ex-slaves here when I say good riddance to those bastards. May they rot in a glowing grave.
Can't see the word. Can't see the word abominations without thinking Obama. No. Eating the baby's the only moral choice in the Bioshock Infinite five-tier choice of this quest line. God, is that Solid Snake? I think it's supposed to kind of be a little bit. Don't worry about it. There's a real Snake Plissken energy to him, or like yeah, fucking Iroquois Plissken to energy to him. As long as the slaves are freed and Marie is safe. I expect my reward now. That leaves me as the new Lord of the Pit! As long as the slaves are free and Marie is safe.
Yeah, everybody's happy. Medea says she'll take care of the kid when she's not too busy with everything else. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about that fucking kid.
Keep down the rats. It's on the house. But the real
Sure.
wealth of the city is in that steel mill. You'll have access to the ammo press in there. So
Wow, I can get free ammo now. You can get that regardless of whether or not you slaves or not. I freed the slaves. Why isn't everyone cheering? Why are they not cheering for me? I did all the good things. Why are they not scraping and bowing and licking my feet or whatever? I don't know.
Everybody clapped.
Everyone clapped. Okay, let's go check some other stuff. What time? Oh, 9 p.m. That's sick. I'll be there for that. Oh no, I just checked the BC chat. Eddie missed her stop.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, it's rest in pieces. So what do I do now? I'm really tempted to be like, why isn't everyone cheering?
it's not that easy. This is still our home, and there's still lots of work to be done. Killing Asher is just the first step. But if you want, you could keep collecting steel from the steel yard. Most folks can't handle it, and the foreman would see you get a reward.
Wow, the foreman, who we haven't, who is the same person before?
I guess if you find anything, you could bring them to her. But don't you worry about it. I'll be here to take care of getting the city back.
So what's really funny about this is like literally nothing, like, from a practical standpoint, nothing changes compared to if you like do the other side of this quest. Like, you get the exact same rewards. There's the exact same like repeatable like quest to deliver toys to the baby. It's a lot.
I got folks working on it 24/7. It'd go faster if they didn't keep fussing about not hurting the little spark.
You see, and even the slaves are like, no, we're not going to eat this baby. What the fuck?
Toys or some sort of bull crap. You'd think an old slave like her would know how to work without raising a fuss, right?
Warner, should I shoot you? I'm going to shoot you, Warner. There we go. Oh. Okay. Oh god, I'm over encumbered again. What the fuck did I pick up? Who the fuck put shit in my inventory? Drop those bullets. Those are 500 caps apiece. Seriously, what the fuck did they put in my inventory? I'm genuinely confused. It's doing so well. Oh, I ran out of buff out. Oh no, I got addicted. All right, now I can leave. Haven, Pitt, Uptown, Steelyard, the Pitt Bridge. And now you just walk out. You just walk out and you walk back to the train tunnel and then you're done. Congratulations, everyone. That was the Pit. Oh my God, Peter, what are you doing? Crack. I still think the funniest version is that one character from Higurashi, the one that goes Nipa or whatever. Like, it's so fucking funny. See, I can't find it. No, the video is private. God damn it! I thought I got really lucky with that. Shit. There, I got it. This. That's my favorite version of it. I'm also going to post in VC chat. Fuck it. Post it. Back. What a delightful video. Anyways, so yeah, Pit's over. That's it. We're done. Go home. You freed the slaves. Good job.
It all worked out in the end.
And it all worked out in the end. Hooray! We did it. We beat the DLC, everyone. That's it. That's the whole ending. It's such a fucking anticlimax. They make you walk back to the train tunnel, dude. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. At least don't make me walk back. No one cheers for you if you free the slaves. It really feels like they were like, no, you were supposed to sit there and have a conversation with Asher about how he's actually morally, he's actually not a bad guy, really.
He's really onto something.
Yeah, fucking. All right, so we're gonna do like two more quests, and then we're gonna finish out the main game. First one that we want to do is Trouble on the Home Front, which means we're going back to Vault 101. Listen, Asher, runes Omelas. Hey, Sane.
Whoa.
How are we doing?
I'm hoping we don't storm today.
Oh, what's going on?
They're like,
oh,
North
bad
Texas
weather.
So I'm just like, oh, that doesn't come down here.
Yeah, hopefully. Where the fuck is Megaton again? Oh, we're playing. I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. We just finished the Pit, which is the objectively the funniest Fallout 3 DLC, because it's you get dragged to like post-apocalyptic Pittsburgh, which is like maybe the worst place in the entire wasteland. It's like a slave empire or whatever. Oh. And like you're dragged there because you're like, man, you want to help free these slaves? And you're like, yeah. But this is the DLC that Bethesda thought that they could write moral equivalency and like gray and gray morality. So they're like, well, in order to free the slaves and get the cure to this like really awful like plague mutation thing that's been going around that requires them to constantly drag in slave labor, you have to kidnap a baby. And you're under the assumption that like they're going to have to quote unquote like eat this baby in order to like be free or whatever. So they're like, yeah, how about that? An entire nation of slavery or one baby? So like obviously you take the baby. And then they're like, yeah, but what if you have to slaughter everyone living in Uptown? And you're like, they're all slavers. And like they're like really bad people, and they're like shit. and then because you killed the character that they were like, oh, but what if he had a good reason for doing it? The DLC ends with like you walking to a train station instead of like having like any sort of denouement or like any sort of like fun conversation or anything. It's really fucked up.
It's instead of walking to a train station, just ambling off to the train station while like everybody's talking plays.
It's
Just having to think about what just happened.
It's so fucking funny, man. That DLC is crazy.
Sounds insane. What the heck?
It's a lot. Anyways, we're gonna. Yeah, listen, I like this game. I think this game's pretty neat. That DLC is a little. They made a couple. They made a couple choices. Were they good choices? They made some choices. Sidearm. What do I actually want to take with me? Got the perforator, which is pretty good. Shotgun. Oh, I need to drop this fucking armor on. Holy shit. But on the other side, the guy who was running the Slave Empire had a cool set of power armor that's like yellow, and it's got like a Brahmin skull instead of like a pauldron, and it's neat. Also, he's got a skull over his crotch for some reason. I don't understand why he has a human skull on his crotch. And we're supposed to be like, no, he's still a good person. He has a good reason to be running the Slave Empire.
You just don't get it that day. You just don't get fashion.
I guess not.
Oops.
Yeah, that's fine. What do I want to take? Got my anti-material rifle. Anything else? No, not really. Yeah, this is a fine setup. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, now we're gonna head back to Vault 101, because they got a quest for us back here now that our dad is dead. So, I know I don't normally have the radio on. Oh, by the way, I should probably do this because it's been a while since I played. I'm not playing the radio because of copyright reasons, but I do have a command here for chat. So if you guys want to be listening to like the songs that play on like the main radio station in the game, I got a YouTube video and a Spotify playlist there ready to go for you guys, so you guys can listen along while you're watching stuff. Because like the music does add a lot to the atmosphere of this game. It's delightful.
It really does.
But I do need.
It's a shame
So you
it's
have
copyrighted.
Yeah. No, hey, don't worry about it. Yeah, copyright is so fucking draconian. Like music copyright specifically is so fucking weird and draconian. And like, what what do you mean you're trying to contend that somebody is loading up Twitch to like listen to a licensed song in a video game? That's fucking crazy. Oh, I forgot there's skeleton was there, and that I'm gonna take physics damage from that. Okay, so you actually had to listen to that radio broadcast from Vault 101 to be like, shit's bad at home, I need you to come back and help us deal with our shit. I know you're busy looking for your dad and all, but we really need you. And this only happens after your dad dies, so this is like your big homecoming moment.
That's dead. Mission time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Liam Neeson. You were the real protagonist the whole time. Alright. Well, there's a body right here in front of the console, so that's probably great. Oh, I'm suffering from buff out withdrawal. I forgot to cure my addiction. Whoops. Oh well, guess I'm just going to be constantly high on buff out while I'm here.
Stop right there.
Oh, hey, Officer Gomez.
Got in here, but hold on. Wait a minute. It's you. I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I opened it once, Gomez. Don't make a big deal out of this. Thought I'd stop back home for a bit. How's the old vault? I need to talk with Amada. I got her message.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake.
She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
I mean, I had a hunch. I just had a hunch she was in trouble. That's a risk I want to take. What the fuck are you talking about?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
How could you, Officer Gomez? I looked up to you. I thought you were a hero, and now you're saying crap? Fucked up. Dad would be horrified to know all that if, you know, he was still alive. That's never supposed to happen. That was the Overseer's fault. Yeah, my dad really fucked up, didn't he? Yeah, I mean, you know, if he was still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I love dialogue.
Out down here, he was a good friend.
Man, the writing in this game is so...
Matter of fact, a lot of
it's there.
Thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what now? Well, let me through. I got work to do. What's going on?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try.
This is the smartest man in the video game. This is the smartest man in the video game.
I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never there.
You know, I really appreciate the game being like, listen, or like Gomez being like, listen, I get this situation is fucking messy. If you want to just dip, we never saw each other.
Damn.
Gomez is a real one. Gomez is the only good cop. Wait, why don't the rebels just leave? Can you leave me somewhere? This is messed up. I'm leaving. Pretend I never came back.
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
I'll go see what I can do.
Okay.
Doop-de-doop-doo. So there's a couple ways. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go. No, I was gonna say, Kirsha, that picture you posted with the banana. I've been thinking about it. Oh, hungry. Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
My
it was very good.
So there's a couple different ways this quest can play out. You can support the rebels in their bid to like open up the vault and start interacting with like the wider wasteland. You could, for some reason, decide like, no, the Overseer's right, steal this fucking bitch off and never open it up ever again. For some reason, I don't know why you would. This man killed like one of your best friends, killed one of like your family friends, and like tried to have you murdered, and also like tortured his daughter for information about you, which, like, boy, what a fucking piece of work that guy is.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back.
Oh, this old man cop.
Do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Brooch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule.
I fucking forgot about the tunnel snake shit. God damn it. Oh, I guess. Oh.
Don't you know enough to stay away?
What? What happened? You almost fucking shot Freddy. What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife.
I'm glad the grand tradition of American police has really like outlasted the post-apocalypse. Truly an undying tradition. Tell me about the rebel. What the fuck happened down here, man?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
Alright, gotta go. There's also a secret third option, which is, like, what if you decide to be a bad person, where you can just set the vault's reactor to go critical and force everyone out into the wasteland. It's very funny. Hey, Eddie, welcome back.
Come back.
I'm sorry you missed your stop. That's fucked up.
I was thinking too hard.
Oh no. Oh hey, it's the Overseer.
Oh, a lot of people are live right now.
Fallout 1 kind of handled this better by having this be the main, this be during the main quest and leading the other things. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Hi, Beryl.
All right, doors inaccessible. Accessible. Let's see the lower level. Oh, more bodies. You're just leaving these bodies out, huh? You don't care that they're just there. They probably start to stink. Oh, hey, Wally.
You've done enough damage.
How you doing, dipshit?
Oh boy, are you in trouble?
Oh, yes, I'm very much in trouble, Wally. Tell me more about how I'm in trouble.
You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
I really like...
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, it's fucked up. Also, my dad's dead. So...
Me too,
fucking...
bitch.
Oh my god.
You don't hear me complaining about it.
So something to note that I think is really amusing. It's not like anything to have to do with whatever, but there is definitely a typo in this line. There's like one or two too many spaces in this dialogue right here.
Oh yeah.
It's really great. Oh, they just fucked up. I mean, this is a big game. There's a lot of dialogue, and you know, some of it's almost passing for dialogue.
What do you expect?
How is Fallout 3 so far?
I'm just glad I was done.
Fallout 3 is good. I still enjoy the game. I know I bitch about it a lot, but I do genuinely enjoy walking around the game, and I think the active gameplay loop of wandering around and just, you know, exploring the wasteland is pretty neat. The dialogue and the stories are there.
I thought... Oh, I didn't realize you bitched about 3 a lot. I thought it was 4 that you bitched a lot about.
Oh, no, 4, like, listen, I complain a lot about 3 because I like it, and I like, you know, it's that thing where, like, you like something, but, like, it's got issues, so you're constantly kind of talking shit on it. 4 is, like, boy, that's awful. There are very few redeeming qualities about that game at all. Oh, hey,
You're
it's
gonna play
Butch's
4
mom.
on stream or?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going through the whole series. I might even check out 76. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but... What are you talking about? You're back again! Bitch, I personally saved your life! What the fuck is wrong with you? What happened?
It's all kind of blurry for me, but I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place.
Ellen Deloria, you messy alcoholic bitch.
They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are.
I should have let you get your fucking face eaten by rad roaches. Fuck you. Unbelievable. The nerve of these people. I saw a comment on YouTube.
My spacebar is still broken.
Oh no.
I enjoy looking at like the crew's like streams a lot because no one has seemed to have like recovered from April Fool's Day or something. Because it's always a mixture of the reactives. It's like there's normal ones and then there's the April Fool's nonsense ones. And it's like different for every person.
I really just think that people like the nonsense one. Shut up! I'm playing with the ball.
Yeah,
that's mostly what
I like using like the regular ones for static and then the nonsense for talking like makes sense in my head, but it's funny because it feels like everyone's streams is kind of like a mixture. Like Sane is nonsense on yours, but Kirsha and I are like normal.
Yeah. Well, I just leave it up to the individual. I don't have anyone set for override. People want to people.
Yeah, I was wondering if people still had overrides.
Yeah, people want to dress how they want to dress. I'm not about to restrict that. What happened down here,
Gonna
Pepper
be me.
Gomez?
The bugs were horrible.
I'll
My
restrict
family
everything.
was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels.
Oh no. Tell me about the rebels.
Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible.
Yes, that's definitely what's happening. They are bored, so they're like, what if we just kill ourselves?
Yes.
Please don't mind me immediately streaming.
I saw that you started streaming Minecraft to the Discord. I understand that you're obsessed. Don't worry, I get it.
No, house interiors are difficult.
No, I get it. Don't mind me, babe. I'm just giving you shit. Seek the sunshine of friendship. We're all in this together. Diner. Is old lady Palmer's body still here? No.
It's nice looking outside. I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah, I'm so nice. I'm so happy that you've had like a bunch of good days in a row.
Have I?
Well, like, you know, nice weather days.
Oh yeah.
Where the fuck are these rebels? I forgot how much of a pain in the ass it is to find these people. Let's go talk to the overseer first, I guess. Well. Sup, fucko?
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew?
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad.
My father, Liam
You have
Neeson.
no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Oh.
You're the crazy bastard who murdered... They're the crazy bastard who murdered Jonas! With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future. Stay off the evil banter. I'm curious about your side and all this. And you're dead. You're the crazy bastard who murdered Jonas.
I assume you're talking about the
I gotta open up interest.
Yes, the fascist police state crackdown that you initiated.
The future success of this vault and the safety of its residents. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all we had achieved here. I only wish I could have prevented it from happening at all.
Oh, I have two DMs from Sketch Eddie. I wonder what they're about. Ooh, photos. Delightful. I love them. They look so good. I'm sick of your lies. You've murdered Jonas in cold blood. Don't try to justify your murders and lies. They were never threats.
Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead. Jonas
God,
was
you are
leaving with your
insufferable.
father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be
I want all
gone.
these characters to die.
And then our home, the last safe,
They should just
pure
die.
bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts. Too few to continue.
Ooh, tell me more. Tell me more about the pure humanity. Tell me more about that, Overseer.
Oh, Overseer, do tell me more.
God, this guy has the worst name, and like I know it just says the Overseer over here. His fucking name is Alphonse Almodovar, which is just like an awful name, just a terrible shit ass name.
Damn, his mama hate him.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I must. It's the only thing I can think of. That mom hated that baby from the second one.
Oh my god.
You're not protecting your people. You're destroying them. Can't you see that? Well, it doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep its residents safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside.
I mean, look at me now. I walked out an idiot. Now I'm a fucking murder machine. If I can do it.
Then the rest of us inside would eventually die.
Anyone can.
I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that.
Why are they rebelling?
They'll die.
I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead, they would
No.
throw away the safety of the vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us.
Flatter. Alright, I'm going. This man was threatening to murder me whenever we last saw each other. It's kind of fucking crazy that he is just like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. External contact report. Vault recently received unexpected radio contact over the governmental Vault Tech frequency from an organization calling itself the Enclave. Governmental codes are valid according to the Vault's ancient records, and the Enclave put forth an offer of amnesty and unity with the official remnants of the American government in exchange for access to the Vault and its data stores. They claim that our Vault passwords no longer matches their record, preventing them from extending their offer in person. After brief negotiation, I have refused entrance to this Enclave. I cannot trust my Vault and its inhabitants to an unknown factor, much less one that would gallantly suggest abandoning our Vault's great mission. All the more reason to prevent the rebels from opening the Vault to the likes of them. That's actually a decent reason for, like... You see, the thing about that is, like, that's a decent reason to avoid, like, opening the Vault, but why the fuck would he ever talk about that? Like, it makes sense. Like, oh no, the proto-fascist, like the fascist remnants of the U.S. government that are race essentialist and willing to kill anything that is not pure, want to come and visit our Vault and, like, incorporate it into their power structure. Oh, that's a terrible thing. That'd be awful. That's a great reason to not open up the Vault and go gallivanting around everywhere. Will I say that to anyone? No. Confidential. Top-level security raid on rebels in light of increased agitation from the rebel elements. Come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. While some may hold out for hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid under their compound, live ammo, zero tolerance, make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the Vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of the softer security guards about this plan, because they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our Vault. Fucking awful. Hey, Mr. Broch.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it?
Hey, Dagger.
Remind me to add a question.
Deep down, Bethesda Howard thinks the Enclave is right. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
By the way,
I genuinely don't. That's assigning a lot of stuff to a guy. Like I think Todd Howard's kind of like way overhyped as a game designer. I don't think he's a genocidal fascist. What'd you hear from the guards?
I heard one of the guards talk.
Oh, that's why I have the laugh emote. Dead. Fair. Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's the nonsense emote.
Oh no.
Learn it.
Oh no.
You can find more there. Sure is bad news for us all.
What happened down here?
Pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad.
Doesn't know the Melanie Pepon lore? Get that guy.
You beat him to death with hammers. Talking nonsense.
Yes.
No, serious. Thank you.
Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away.
Yeah, there's not a lot of genetic diversity down here, dog. You gotta open yourself up eventually. I mean, it's been 200 years. It's practically all incest anyways.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I have like the Discord stream of you playing it up so I can hear the audio in real time.
Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
And like the ominous music against this Minecraft gameplay is freaking me the fuck out.
Yep.
Like I feel like bad things are about to happen all the time.
I would put the music on, but copyright. Fuck you, Overseer. But are they down? I think they're down over in the reactor, actually. So purposely using correct names whenever I make these sort of jokes. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Lower levels, storage. Where's the fuck is the reactor? Cafeteria?
I guess you can see how bad things...
Could you escort me to Amada? I need to talk with her.
As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I
Wow.
hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, that seems like a bad. Have you considered not doing that?
You've done enough damage.
Ever since that bug landed on my arm, I feel like I've had bugs all over my skin.
Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't.
Oh, I see. Hey, it's Butch.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing
Butch.
back into the vault.
Yeah.
It takes some real
He's a
balls
tunnel
coming
snake,
back
and
here
he
after everything
rules,
you and your
rules,
dad
rules.
screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing. Ringing any bells?
I'm mostly just distracted.
Here long ago, if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law.
Oh.
Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Do we?
Do we? I'm mostly just distracted on how he's wearing his like tunnel snake's leather jacket again because he gave that to me. Did he have like a spare?
Yeah, why else would he give it to you?
I mean, I did save his mom from rad roaches, and then he called me his best friend despite being my childhood bully. So, why do you need to get out of here so badly?
Because
all the hints were there.
It's got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
He's just mad. He's just mad that he's still the vault barber, and he can't change that. He does not want to cut hair for a living. What do you think you're gonna do outside, Butch? Butch, what do you do in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
I love the little voice.
I love the desperation.
Yeah. The little,
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
This guy looks like he's from Yakuza.
He's got his whole thing is he's supposed to be like a spoof on like the 50s greaser sort of thing. What do you think you're gonna do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen.
Oh boy.
Play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Marty in the tunnel snake. She gave me the jacket and everything. You have no idea how many gangs of idiot raiders there are out there. I'm already in the tunnel snake. She gave me the jacket and everything. You know, the one that you're wearing.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
Where should I help you, Butch?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amada, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
What happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad yet, but he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course,
or whatever.
Guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Which is like, what if we made the vault completely uninhabitable? That'll be good, right? Then we'll
hey, Melanie.
Hey, Mel. Oh, hey, Mel.
Hey, vault dweller.
No, you missed it. I'm a tunnel snake. We rule.
I don't know anything about.
It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
Oh, I gotta turn her up a bit.
Me too.
Are you just playing every single one in order?
Oh yeah, no, I played. We've gone through 1 and 2 so far. I decided not to like go for like any of like the non-canon like spin-off games from in between 2 and 3, like Tactics and Brotherhood.
Brothers of whatever's.
Mel, are you far away from your mic?
Yeah, you're
gonna play that mobile game.
I might have the wrong.
Oh God, Fallout Shelter? No, I'm not playing a fuck. I'm not playing that piss poor excuse for like a gotcha on stream. Like it doesn't even work good as like a gotcha. I don't understand how it's made as much money as it has.
Wait, do I sound normal now?
No, not really. You still sound pretty cool. Well, your audio quality is perfectly good, but like you're very quiet.
Yeah, just a little quiet.
Teeny tiny little mouse.
But yeah, we've been going through each of the Fallout games. We're not going through Tactics, and we're not going through Brotherhood of Steel. Tactics because it's kind of clunky and it's non-canon anyway, even though there's kind of some interesting things every once in a while in it. Oh no!
What happened?
We're not doing Brotherhood of Steel because Brotherhood of Steel is like it's not a real game. Like, I refuse to believe that it's a real game.
Maybe you don't want to join a cult.
It's Brotherhood of Steel is like it's literally like we had a different game and then we slapped a branding on it, sort of thing. Like, and it's like maybe the most juvenile thing ever written. At some point, you have to help a prostitute get her cat Mr. Pussy back.
Oh,
and that's one of the 6 side quests in the game. And it's like a dipshit, like fucking gauntlet, like dungeon crawler. And there's, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Amazing.
Yeah, Mr. Pussy.
Your conversation with old lady Palmer.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Old lady Palmer can wait. I mean, look, she's probably got years left in her.
She can't wait. She's gonna die at any moment.
Old lady Palmer is a sweet, nice, patient old lady who gave me a sweet roll for my 10th birthday party. She's fine. She is perfectly willing to wait. What happened down
Game
here?
of humor.
My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened.
Oh no! Oh wait, you're Jonas's grandma, old lady Palmer?
Jonas, what about our brothers?
Well, Jonas is actually like a close family friend of yours, and the overseer murdered him like when your dad escaped because he's like, what if he also lets him out? What if he also leaves?
Hey.
Yeah, it's not great down here. Tell me about the rebels.
We aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't.
I really like this detail of like we've had it open before. What the fuck is going on? Why has everyone lost their damn minds?
Is she a rebel?
Yeah, she's one of the rebels.
Oh dang.
Old Lady Palmer's maybe one of the coolest people in the vault.
It's good to see you again.
Go rebel grandma.
Oh my God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
Hey, Amada. I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble. I happened to be in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd stop by. Don't flatter yourself, Amada. I'm here to take care of a few loose ends. Listen, can we speed this up? I got a lot to do. I'm busy.
Respect your elders.
She is my childhood friend who is the same age as me. There is nothing. There are no elders to respect here.
Oh, then shit her all over.
Yeah, fuck you, Amada. I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
You saved my life back then, Amada. The least I can do is help out now. I may have left, but this is still where I grew up. I can't leave it in chaos. Hey, listen, let's not be hasty. I need to know more before I make any decisions. The dialogue in this game is they make choices. I don't know how many of them are good. Very few.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and
It's like, are they good? We don't know.
So many others died.
What is happening to this
It
horse?
was bad enough they died because my father was.
Oh, I almost forgot. I do have a radio station I can turn on. I have Agatha's like violin radio. I will point that out.
That's right.
I will turn that on. I'll turn that on after I get out of the vault. What? How'd you find that out? Well, that explains why I found an old Vault 101 suit outside.
I heard we sent a couple of scouts outside long ago. Maybe the suit was theirs. The vault was open for a while, but for some reason they closed it off when we were babies and everyone swore to deny it.
Yeah, not only are we going to seal the vault closed, we're also going to pretend like it had never been opened again.
We've never once looked outside. Don't even fucking ask if we've ever looked outside. No.
like it's like people are just like, I do like old lady Palmer's the only one who's like, you guys are fucking insane, right? Like what are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm just jumping in here, but it seems like why didn't if they like want to make it all scary, why didn't they just say like, yeah, we looked out there, fucking sucked, don't open it.
Oh, I'm very sorry that you missed maybe some of the best content that's going to come from these streams, though. We recently got out of the one of the DLCs for the game, the Pitt, which is got maybe some of the Bethesda's best writing in it.
Like, ironically or like actually?
Yeah, you make the decision.
Why don't you explain what happens?
Okay, so the Pit involves you getting a message from somebody from the Pittsburgh, which is now colloquially called the Pit, because it's a vicious radioactive hellhole that turns people into like troglodyte mutants or whatever.
Not the entire world.
I mean, like, kind of, sort of. It's very bad in Pittsburgh. It's very, very bad in Pittsburgh.
What if Fallout, but worse?
Yes, exactly. So the only civilization there is a slave empire run by a guy named Asher, and you get contacted by a guy who's like, "Hey, we found out that like Asher has a cure for like the Trog plague, which is like really putting a lot of pressure on people. If we can steal that, we can negotiate and become like free the slaves, and like we can work this out. We can make this happen. We can free a lot of people." So you go through and like there's some hackneyed shit where you gotta like you start in as a slave and then you work your way up the ranks or whatever. And then at the very end, you're in Asher's office and he's talking with you, and he's like, "But actually, they have a good reason for doing what I do. Oh no, a slave rebellion! I got to go take care of this." And then you go to grab the cure and you find out it's like a baby.
Wait, the cure is a baby?
The cure is a baby. You then have to make the moral choice of, are you going to free the slaves if it means kidnapping and potentially maybe eating a baby?
Delicious.
You have to make a decision. This is moral equivalence.
So then how many slaves were there?
Oh, there's a lot. There are many slaves, and it is very bad.
Also, you had to kill a lot of them to get to that choice.
Yes. So like one of the steps to work your way up is like they have like a fighting gladiator arena or whatever. It's like you can fight for your freedom, and like Asher's got a lot of stuff where he's like, no, we're calling them workers so that way they have a chance at freedom or whatever. And like he's very like kind of high on his own supply. Like he really believes the bullshit he's peddling.
I feel like I vaguely might remember some of this from H-Bomb's video about Fallout 3.
Yeah, no, that I don't think he touched on the DLCs and that all that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot. So you kidnap a baby.
You just find a baby and you just like kind of understand we gotta eat this fucking baby.
Well, no. So like Asher's wife is a scientist, and like she's the one kind of running like, because they're also trying to develop like a cure. But they're like, they're being very careful because it's the child or whatever. It's their child or whatever. And so you talk with her and she kind of explains what's going on and like, yeah, exactly, or whatever. So then you take the baby, because you're going to try to free the slaves in this slave empire. And then they're like, okay, so listen, clearly we didn't get you with this baby kidnapping and maybe eating a baby thing. You clearly don't care about this. How do you care about genocide? We're asking you now to genocide everyone who lives up in this like rich like where the bosses live, and then like these guys are slavers and raiders and like they're scum. They're universally awful people. I don't understand why this is a problem.
So you're saying you're pro genocide?
Oh, I'm pro. Shoot a slaver. I'm pro shooting slavers.
I
if that happens,
genocide, and you were like, so it's a good thing to do. I'm like, so you're pro it, and you're like, well.
Here, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn you up here real quick.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so quiet here. Maybe I need to replug things, and then I'll blow your ears out.
Yeah, I've got you up to 200%. I'm very eagerly awaiting getting destroyed. But yeah, that's the pit, and then because like you're supposed to have like spare Asher or at some point object to Werner's plans, like the guy who like kind of got you here in the first place. You're supposed to have this big conversation with Asher about like his backstory and like why he's doing what he's doing, what his plans are, or whatever that takes place after the DLC. But because you do the right thing and you free the slaves, the DLC just ends with like Werner saying like, "Hey, good job. Anyways, goodbye," and then you have to walk back to a train station and then just leave.
Oh, Mel, you got quieter.
Oh, you are even more quiet. Like you're at 200%. You were fine, and now you're like even quieter.
Wait, that was loud. Wait,
that was
say
What?
banana.
That
Oh,
was loud.
you're normal.
okay,
Banana.
Oh, you're
okay,
normal.
now you're normal. Now I
Okay.
gotta turn you down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't
There,
mean to do
we're
this.
good. We're good. Anyway, so that was the
Yay, we
pit.
did it! And by
That was
we,
the
I
pit.
mean Mel.
I actually still like the pit.
The cure baby.
Oh, well, it turns out the slaves are like, no, we're not going to eat a baby. We're gonna treat this kid pretty all right while we're trying to synthesize this cure. So nothing changes. It was a fake moral equivalency. They just wanted you to think the slaves were going to eat this baby.
What's up?
Damn.
Also, you did shoot his mum in the head, but
Yeah, I did do that. I did do that.
I do like that it makes it seem like it's just like a weird assumption.
Mel, you're low
Did you
again.
think we needed to eat the baby?
Yeah, what the
Now you're normal. Now you're normal.
What the fuck is going on?
What is happening?
Oh my god.
Technology.
God.
Wait.
Well, sounds like he's gone crazy with power. It needs to be stopped. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own.
Yeah, he is a
Most
bitch.
of us had accepted that the outside was certain death.
Oh god. Mel left. Oh no, I gotta resize again.
Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your
Hey, welcome back, Mel.
You're normal.
Okay, you're normal.
Okay, hopefully like a USB was just loose and I have now stabilized it.
Yeah.
That's something normal.
Congrats.
No, I don't want to be normal. Don't feed me that baby.
What happened last night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died.
I don't know if I would be using passive voice there. He was absolutely killed by the overseer.
And he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner.
I do see that blood splatter on the window back there.
Hold metal pincers? You don't want to.
I gotta go. Clearly Amada is in the correct here, even though the Enclave is like an interesting wrinkle. Anyway, so this is what Mr. Handy has been doing. It's not going great. Not going great back here.
The name?
His best.
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing?
Hey, Andy.
Another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
What? So what's your take on this whole situation?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
I do appreciate that this is like almost foreshadowed. So when you're 10 years old, you have a birthday party in the cafeteria, and Andy here tries to cut the cake, and he uses his fucking buzzsaw to do so, and it just completely tears the cake to shit. It just ruins the cake.
Why
And
did you program him to be an evil doctor?
And it's he just really loves using that saw blade. Andy, what the fuck happened? All this blood.
Yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion,
Don't yell at Andy.
suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Like,
I mean, the leg's gone.
I mean, it is gone. They made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and
Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself.
This is the man they want us to leave in charge of the vault. No.
Great.
Here near the doctor, can you heal me?
Not a cool guy.
I love how like you see all of this and you hear all of this and you can be like, yeah, can you do something for me?
Look, I got my own shit on.
No, I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Fired.
Oh, I really love talking to Mr. Handies. Their voice acting is always so delightful.
But surgery was fun while it lasted.
Anyways, I really love how Ahmad is
they all have.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
They all have. Yeah, they all have tiny nuclear reactors in them, don't they?
Kind of. I mean, everything is kind of nuclear powered in this. Like the portable fission power is like the big innovation in the Fallout universe. Meanwhile, like their computer technology is still kind of back in the 50s.
It's reactor, but who doesn't?
Yeah. I mean, fair. What I really like is that Amada is like, man, have you ever had an examination with cold metal pincers? It sucks. That sucks. It's bad. Meanwhile, this has happened like right in the room behind her, and she doesn't mention it at all. Like her thing is like, no, it was like really cold and it sucked. Anyway, so this is like a locked like safe in like your dad's office that you can't get at because there's no way to have like 50 lock picking before you leave. So you get the schematics for the rocket launcher, 500 caps, and Home Sweet Home, which is an audio log that you only get after your dad. That you can only get after your dad has died.
Here we are. Nestled all safe and snug.
Oh, Liam Neeson, it's good to hear your voice again.
Cold down here.
Is Liam Neeson?
What is that
Yes.
sound?
Damn.
Oh, Catherine.
In that game, I mean. Sorry.
How the hell am I supposed to do this by myself? Live down in this hole. Take care of our child. But this is our life now. So I guess I'd better get used to it. The overseer who runs the place is an overbearing bully. But I've dealt with worse.
Yeah, so Liam Neeson is your celebrity cameo VA in this game, as opposed to like Patrick Stewart in Oblivion.
I see.
And he is your father. Your dad is Liam Neeson. Which, you know, as far as choices for dads go, I mean, that's a pretty... I mean, I want my dad to be Liam Neeson if I had a choice. My dad's pretty alright, but I mean, like, he's not Liam Neeson. Love my dad, but I mean... Like,
Liam Neeson has a track record as a good dad, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Alright,
know,
well,
like,
I gotta go tell...
the
I gotta
Taken
go...
series.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go tell the overseer he's being a stupid bitch, so...
Okay.
And then I can leave.
Fair enough.
I'm going to slap him and say that you're dumb, you're very stupid, and you're going to step down and let Amada take over. And he's going to be like, "Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I apologize." I think I'm actually supposed to go this way. Yeah, admin's this way. Security, and then the overseer's office is just past that. I really love how everyone's like, wow, I can't believe it's you. I hardly recognized you with all that dirt and grime on your face. And I'm like, how could you even tell? How could you possibly tell? Look at this. Look at who I am. Oh, god damn it. Where the fuck is... Alphonse, where the fuck did you go? This bitch better not be sleeping. He's not. Where the fuck is he?
This bitch better have my money. Guys, I think there's something on my roof, and it keeps making weird hissing noises.
Are we talking about in-game or out-of-game?
Oh, in-game, in-game.
I got scared.
Alphonse, why in the fuck are you sleeping in a jail cell?
Maybe they're
quirky like that.
He likes to sleep in a box like a cat.
Yes. The rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
I have a solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started?
The rebels are right. You need to open the vault. I'm going to fucking kill you. The rebels are right. You have to open the vault. I'll save the murder for later.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect?
Oh, loyal. Sounded like a little mouse just now.
Speech 100%. You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever. I mean, that's just like objectively true. I don't know why I need a speech check for that.
Like just after the beginning of the game, or
Oh no. So like the way this quest is structured is you have to go out and you have to progress the main story quest until after the point where you found your dad and he gets killed by the Enclave. Then this quest becomes available. So this is already like
like this all just happened or something.
Well, it happened. It's been like a month. It's been like a month since you left. So like there's enough time for like shit to have happened, but also like, you know, things are still fucked. Things are still pretty recent. You can't even keep your security line. They're planning on raiding the rebels. I'm gonna call him a fucking dipshit.
Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore. But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me.
How can the purity and perfection of your vault? I can't believe this. Humanity isn't
Just
about
from
pure
watching-
genetics. It's about never giving up hope, even now. No, you don't understand. You don't need eugenics when you have hope.
I'm gonna make a like wood board with that quote on it and put it over my door.
And, like people are gonna ask you about it, and they're like, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Flowers, and I'll be like, "What? Do you disagree?"
It's like on one of those canvas prints in like the live laugh love font.
Yeah,
you know.
It's so fucked. It's so fucked.
Yeah.
All right. It's about
If
never
there's one
giving
thing
up
I've
hope.
noticed, if there's one thing I've noticed about the characters in Fallout is they have very bad situational awareness. Like they don't
absolutely.
seem to be aware of what's going on in the next room, let alone like the actual situation they are in.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they're just
it's
sort of living in
pretty
their own
bad.
heads.
Fallout New
Yeah.
Vegas is a little bit better about that, but I mean, you know, that's like, wow. What if
They've all got ADHD.
what if things were what if these things in these games were better? Huh? I would like to point out, like, for the situational awareness, that has always been kind of bad. There's like a situation in Fallout 2. So what ended up happening is I ended up sleeping with this guy's wife, and then I had to murder my way through his criminal organization. But I didn't realize that there was like a bug where, like, if you slept with the wife, sometimes your companions would just disappear, just like completely from the game forever. The only solution was like really to like try to sleep with them again. But at that point I had already saved over my save after I had torn through and killed like her husband, her daughter, the entire casino in which she lived. I just completely tore through the entire base. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to reload a save from really, really far like ago, or like figure something out, because this is not going to work. And then I walked up, and then I was able to sleep with her again. She was just down.
It all worked out in the end.
I literally walked past the bodies of her husband and her daughter. Like once I was there, it was an incredible moment. It was really just delightful. In fact, I think, do I still have that clip? I know Beryl had a clip for that.
I just want to call you up and just be. I just want to be clear. Like I'm not completely across the situation, but just be careful about not kink shaming. You know.
Oh
Like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Here, give me 1 second.
You don't know what this
plug
woman was
into
into.
VC chat.
Life for ourselves out in this crazy world.
Delicious eggs.
Oh, hey, Sal, what's up?
What's up?
Is that your intro sound now?
It is now.
Yeah. Anyways, humanity isn't about pure genetics. It's about never giving up hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism.
Christ.
But I suppose
Never give up hope.
Dialogue is so good.
My way won't.
Oh, he's not wrong there. That's a stupid thing to say.
It is.
I might be able to see.
So, like, it's like humanity isn't just about
But I'm not the
genetics. I
one
wish
to
you could
lead
share
them in
your
that. I'm
optimism.
stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can
Weird
think of
response.
no more appropriate leader than she.
Also, like it's like that thing of you are living in a world where there's lots of people with damaged genetics that are going to be dead ends.
Oh
Like it's not
yeah.
you're not in the same situation where like when you're talking about genetics, like I don't know.
Well, you see, theme. That's very true, but also like this is exactly the Enclave's talking point, and I don't know if I would line up with the fascist eugenic proto like arm of the U.S. government that outlasted the war. That seems like
Sure,
a
sure.
bad
I
angle to
understand.
be hitting.
I understand. I just mean this is one of those times when they do something that has like they're very clearly like doing something that exists in the real world, which is like that people who believe in superior genes are bad. But this is actually a situation where does have more consideration than you would normally get in the real world.
Well, I assume that's
So
why he
I don't
talks
know.
about it in terms of optimism and not in terms of like, what are you
Oh
fucking
my
racist?
god! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I suppose.
Wait, Alphonse, the overseer can't quite make his pathfinding can't quite make it in, so he and Amata are having this conversation from two completely separate rooms. Oh my
Hell
god!
yeah.
We're just shouting.
Motherfucking.
Oh, I love video games.
Video
Yeah.
Videos game.
Hey, Amata.
Game.
Video?
Video
Video
game.
games.
Whoa, what was
Oh,
that?
Saw.
Assume it's something you said to him.
What's wrong?
You were very loud.
Your
There's a
Saw.
life
loud
You're,
fan
changed.
noise.
and
Yeah,
you're
suddenly
also
there's a
very buzzy. You're also very buzzy.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a loud was what sounds like
Sawtooth?
a fan in the background or
Is what I
something.
would refer to as a.
Do you have
Yeah.
crisp on Sawtooth?
I just
I
had a
always
little talk
forget
with him and
crisp.
explained a few things, all quite civil. You both care about the vault's resonance, but in different ways. He didn't even realize how wrong he was, but I set him straight. I explained a few things. It was very civil. I wish there was a way, like, your dad's a fucking dipshit, and I just said some bullshit about eugenics, and he's like lapped it up. So
You and him? Civil?
Eugenics can't be everything.
Out in the
We need a little
wasteland, but not
variety
that
is the
much.
spice of life.
I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new
please,
overseer,
like,
I'm
it's
counting on
so
everyone to
incredible.
this time
Like
for good. It's a bright new
the
day
way
for the
this
vault.
game opens
Everybody,
is like
there's one
your
thing
dad
that hasn't
escapes, like
changed.
leaves the vault, and like the overseer loses his mind and goes on this like fascist police state crackdown where he like is killing people for being associated with your father, and he's going to put you down, and you have killed like 5 or 6 different police officers in your escape from the vault at the very least, and then you get up to the overseer and he's actively screaming for the guards to come and kill you, but if you kill him it's a bad thing to do. And like you and Amata is like, how could you kill my dad? What is wrong with you? I want you to leave and I never want to see you again. And it's like I don't, but your dad was, and please note that her father could have actually been torturing her in like this when you're coming up to like the area where he's at in that prologue. I just I don't. Oh yeah, you're
I'm trying to.
yeah, you're going crazy, dog.
Hey, we should
Crazy.
the next phase of video games should be one where like only indie games get to have stories.
Oh
If you're
yeah,
a
well
AAA
no,
game, you
that's
just don't get to have a story.
oh well no, that trust me,
With your
that's
earning
coming. That's coming. The collapse of the AAA market in the video game space is absolutely on its way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By the way, which you go.
Oh yeah, sorry. Please go ahead. I just wanted to lead into the before I click into something here.
No, you go. You're straight.
All right. So now that we've done all this, it's time for maybe the most hackneyed callback in all of Bethesda Fallout. So you sort out all this shit. You sort out all this shit for Amata, and you put Amata in charge of the vault, who wants to open up the vault and like work with the outside world. But then you get this. Whatever it is, she's like, listen, this makes what I'm about to ask you all the harder. I got a bad feeling about this. What is it? Whatever it is, I'm glad to help.
I know you are. And on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault,
Shaking my
you
head.
have to go.
I saved the vault, and now you're kicking me out. So for those of you, so for
Amada.
yeah, so for those of you who aren't aware, the ending of Fallout 1 is you save you stop the Masters mutant army from like invading the entire wasteland, and also you get a water chip that fixes your vault's hydration issues. And the overseer is like, listen,
delicious eggs.
He starts eating eggs in front of you, and it's
He
really
says
weird.
Delicious eggs.
Yes, he does. God damn it. So he takes you out front. He's like, listen, too many people would want to leave if you hang around because you've changed and you're going to be a detriment to the vault. You're out. Sorry, guy. And then you leave, and then you walk out into the wastelands, and that's it. The game's over. And so they're like, what if we just stole that and then put this here awkwardly at the end of this optional quest line?
No,
and I'm like,
look, if you don't appreciate it, I guess you just aren't a real Fallout fan.
I saved the vault and you're kicking me out.
No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there.
Maybe we'll see you again. Like, you can't even come back after it's stable.
It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. With luck, we'll meet again.
I just don't get like how they could argue like the best fighter in this world is a detriment to the vault somehow. Oh yeah, we've got no use for you. You're not going to be handy to have at all. Like,
yeah, that's like, listen. I could be the smartest, like the best doctor, the smartest scientist, the best engineer in the wasteland, and they're like, "Sorry, dog, it's just not worth having you around. It's going to be too contentious."
It's going to cause, it's going to cause arguments. Oh no.
Oh no. When like I didn't even do anything, everyone else came at me with guns, and I'm like, "Well, what am I going to do? Not defend myself?"
You didn't defend yourself the right way with
I did. I didn't even kill the overseer, which I could have done. So this is like you also like whenever you're walking out, you also still have the option to still sabotage the vault's reactor, which I think is very funny. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it this time. No. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care about it that much. Besides, then you start seeing Vault 101 NPCs out in the white wastelands, and they start attacking you. It's annoying. I don't want to deal with it. Yep. Lift Vault 101 forever. Can't come home again. Wow. I remember leaving these Vault 101 jumpsuits here. They all can kick sand now. Fuck you. Oops. I love physics engines. Alright. Now we're gonna do one more, like, really interesting quest, and then we're gonna get back on the main story. We're gonna head to Oasis next. Oh. Well, okay. So these are the guys that are like the random encounters that you can kind of get whenever you're like a good character. They don't like you because you're a too good of a person, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta kill you now. Sorry."
Oh, this
Like
is
that's
being
genuinely
regular
their.
life with society.
That's like genuinely their thing.
Just...
It's like there's like a contract out in your life because you're too good of a person. Not for anything like specific you did. Private contract, kill dead.
You're just too special. You're too good. You're too kind.
Which
you're
one
too special of a boy.
Which one of you fuckers put this hit out on me? Which one of you has money on my downfall?
All of
me. If
us.
there's money on your downfall, someone should let me know.
You want to pay them
It
more?
could be anyone, frankly.
What's the over on that? Yeah.
Like, who am I getting money from? I need to know this.
Give me one second. Let me see it. Oh, man.
Lazy?
Do you know,
it would shock
Melanie,
me.
are you aware?
He would have the money.
Melanie, are you aware of one of the first things that happened in the Minecraft server when it was set up.
Are people exposing me? Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yep.
Yeah, would someone
Saw
like
is so
tell the
fucked
story?
up.
I think Saw should tell the story. I want to see how he tells
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I want to
There's
see. I
something
want to see
else,
what
yeah.
this is like. I want to
Alright,
see the
so-
justification from Saw's perspective.
So a couple. What is it? So we played Minecraft a couple times. Dead was not available to come in for the first few. So like maybe the third time we played Minecraft, Dead comes into the call, and people are asking him like what he's up to, where he is, and he's being evasive about it, which is fine. But then he starts like but then in a voice call with like 7 people in it, he starts like a monologue about like where he is and what he's doing and where he's going. Hi Eddie, I need to sleep, but I can't be at the village because like there's enemies there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna borrow your bed. You have a
What the
bed?
fuck is going on down here?
I do have a bed. It's up this ladder.
Oh, a bunch of
Do you
enclave
hear that
soldiers.
terrible noise, by the way? What the fuck is that?
There's Enderman screaming. That may be it.
Oh.
Oh,
So yeah,
where
so
are
It's
they?
giving me this like breadcrumb trail, and I'm like, well, obviously I have to find him.
Okay, that was
Obviously.
fine. But then what did
That
you
part's
do?
fine.
Yeah, so
And
you
then I was
find
like,
him.
well, okay, well, obviously, I want to see what he has on him, and I'm not gonna ask. So I killed him.
In cold blood.
So
Yeah.
I'd like to say that I wasn't.
then what
Skip
happened?
here.
I'd also like to raise an objection. I was not narrating what I was doing. I was just
You were
talking about like
absolutely,
what.
like talking so much about where you were. Like you
I
were
was
like,
just
okay, I'm gonna
saying,
play
like,
some
hey,
box
what's up
games.
with this?
Anyone
Obviously,
cared
you
where
were
he
supposed to
was.
be off the grid.
I was just
It was
saying,
one
like,
person who
no.
cared where he was.
Yeah, only one person cared where he was, and that was Saw.
I did not,
Now,
I did not
this-
ask him where he
I-
was, and I did not care where he was until he started narrating. I did not.
I
Like,
want
several
to be
people asked him where he
clear.
was, and I was not one of them.
I want to be clear. This is not the end of the story. Is the thing.
No,
Because
no,
so
it's
Sark
not.
kills him,
Okay.
and then what happens?
Oh, well, I feel like there's like the next day. Is it? Yeah, like the next
Yeah,
day.
it was the next day.
I can't remember. Like I come over to Eddie and Deadets for one reason or another. And I bring a horse. And the horse has gold armor on it, but he's kind of a pain in the ass, so I don't like care that much about him. But then like he's
This
gone
is
for,
not
like, a
making
minute,
you
and I'm
sound
like, "Where
better,
did he
by the
go?"
way.
So I look around and I see Dead coming from like the backwoods of his house, and I'm like, hey, where's my horse? And he's like, don't worry about it. And so I have a lava bucket on me, and so I double tap it. So like lava spawns for like a half second. Dead dies on like a single tick of lava somehow.
And then what
Contemplating
happens?
someone
And
from
then what
dying of
happens?
lava.
And so
And-
my mic is off, so people are like, "You killed Detta with lava. You burned all his stuff," and I'm like, I'm trying to explain, but like I'm not realizing that no one can hear me.
And the horse.
You thought the horse
No,
was
that I
gone.
didn't burn all his stuff. That would have been too far. I wouldn't have done that.
And the horse.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
what about
the
the
horse?
horse?
The horse was
me.
back. Like he put it back. Like in the time where I had seen the horse was gone, went looking for him.
Yeah, I put the horse back. I didn't actually do anything to the horse. I was like, no, that would be too mean.
Nothing was done to
Wait,
the horse.
so you killed Dead in revenge for something that didn't even happen?
No,
He
not,
take
did
the horse.
not.
I just didn't know where it was for like a hot minute.
You could have
So you had no
asked. You
choice
could have
but
been
to
like,
kill him.
I know.
hey.
I asked
You
where,
didn't know where it
was, and Dead said, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, I said, don't worry about it.
You had to die.
And then I put him back, and then I put it back.
And to be, he wouldn't have died from that fire if he had like health, but I guess he was on like.
You wouldn't have
literally
died if you
HP.
put the lava
Fuck
on.
it,
Period.
are you seriously victim blaming me for this? Are you
literally
Yeah, it's just a little bit of
victim
lava. What?
As a tree.
on this? Anyway, so Saw's a psychopath, and he will pay for
Yeah,
his
well,
crimes.
I think I was justified, frankly.
You're not
No,
selling
you
What
me.
are you talking about?
I ain't being sold.
What is the possible justification for this?
Well, apparently you looked at him wrong. So
I get, fucking, I guess.
What you gonna do?
Anyway, yeah, now I have to build a courthouse to get myself judged.
Oh, I see. No, wait. I need to come in and be the judge then. I want to be the judge.
It's slow
Come in.
going.
Submit
Well,
your
you okay? You gotta buy you gotta get Minecraft.
Shit.
Well, it's on sale.
It's on sale right now,
Oh,
yeah.
it's on sale.
I can't find this Enderman. Where is he?
Right?
He
Like-
keeps
Just don't-
screaming.
just
He keeps-
Don't
Okay, he's going this
don't
way.
try to whatever you do. Don't try to gift Minecraft. It has not gone well
Oh
historically.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was a region
that's right, yeah.
issue. partially.
But I also
okay,
didn't get it from
he's
you.
literally like on or in your house, or maybe underneath your house. I'm gonna check that.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm still addicted to drugs.
It seems like it's definitely in or above. I don't think there's room for it above your house. It must be in somewhere.
The chapters are here.
Okay, how do I?
I almost forgot. I'm still addicted to drugs. I should go take care of that real quick.
Yep, no, he's in here and he's angry. Oh no.
Yay, drugs. I love drugs.
Do I have a shield? I do not have a shield. Okay.
Is there a way to get off drugs, or do you just take?
Oh yes.
Yeah, is it just do more drugs, or is it just like you?
So if
get off them?
So there's actually like an addiction mechanic in this game where like if you take
Eddie's killing me.
Oh, sorry.
Eddie's dying.
Wait, just to
If
clarify,
you-
are both Dead and Eddie streaming right now?
Oh,
no no
Yeah.
Eddie's
just
streaming
got
to the server. I don't think she's streaming like to Twitch.
Not
I am
real
streaming
life,
to
yeah.
Twitch.
Sorry.
Oh, I see.
I might die also, frankly. So you know,
Well, Reds.
this
Scorpion
is
Twins, heal
the
yourself.
situation.
But yeah, there's
No,
this
my alarm is going off.
for if you get addicted to drugs in this game,
God damn it.
basically
Yep, I
every
died
time you
too.
take if you hit withdrawal, you need to just take the drugs and like the withdrawal goes away and like you get the benefit of the drugs and it's fine. But if you want to
Eddie, I'm
not
gonna
deal
find
with
a weapon
that,
and kill this guy.
but if you need to not deal with
I
that,
saw.
there's like you can visit any doctor and they can get you and they can like get I guess put you through
Where did he
rehab.
go?
Or if you have like
that
or if you bought something for your house, like My First Laboratory, you can
Alright.
detoxify yourself, which means you are no longer addicted to drugs. You can just do rehab on your own.
I like the idea that even in Fallout, there's still like a Betty Ford. There's still like
Yeah.
somewhere where celebrity people go to get off off drugs.
I
Well, it
mean,
sounds like
listen,
it's just any doctor.
literally every single doctor.
Well,
Oh, hey, it's my robot butler. What's up, Wadsworth?
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you? Certainly,
Oh, I don't need a haircut, actually. Tell me a joke.
war does not determine who is right, only who is left.
Is that even a joke?
ha ha ha. Yeah, because you're expecting right to wrong, but the dichotomy is right to left. Bit of wordplay.
Anyways. Wow. You know, I take it back. My sense of humor has been changed now. I think that joke is great, actually.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
All right.
If
so we're
Hempel
gonna
was
check out
here,
Oasis.
he would say, ho 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 ho.
Closer. I have something of
This
the utmost.
This is the oldest looking man I've ever seen in my life.
He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Look at this man with his glowing
I'm
face.
so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me.
I really love with the light levels I'm working with here. Like this man
Yeah,
is
like, I
just a
click
floating
over and
head.
It's just
It's just a floating head. Who are you and what is this place?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself.
I should have slept. Oh well.
I'm Tree Father Birch, and I
Oh.
have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate,
I think this is
our
everything.
home, Oasis.
Oh wait, what is this?
Who's waiting for me inside?
Why, he is, of course.
Oh. I don't like how I can hear the capitalization in his voice. He. Alright, fuck it, whatever. Lead on.
Excellent.
Anyways, I'm gonna wait here until it's like light outside. So that way we don't have to keep dealing with it. Yeah. Let's use the Black Hawk. Fuck it. Black Hawk's great.
You are welcome amongst us outside.
Anyways, this is the only area in the entire game where there are actual like green trees. Like stuff is
I'm sure
growing.
it's all excellent and beautiful, and nothing is fucked up about it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure it's a normal tree.
Hey, what's up, Sapling? You?
Outsider, we hope you'll find peace among us.
Wow, thank you. Your skin texture and your neck texture are not the same. That's a bad seam.
You have skin texture. You have neck texture. We are not the same.
Game dark
You
in my
have
room.
no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but
I like
he
the
has
random
made an
branches
exception.
just sticking out.
Yeah, just like did you just decide to like how do you put this on every like how do you put this on in the morning? Hey, Crackly, good morning.
Very carefully.
Good morning.
Morning, Craig.
Good morning.
I've never seen any place like this. This place is weird. Where do you plug stuff in? This place scares me. It's so different. Well, what was that about meeting someone? I've never seen any place like this.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift.
Who
A
this?
gift from him.
Yeah. The way you're saying him, I could swear you're referring to a god. I mean, obviously. Why do you keep? Who's it you keep referring to as him? Wish you could just tell me who he is already. Could you have this him crap already and tell me who he is? This is literally all the same option.
Pick up on intonation.
Like, it's like I can hear the capital in your voice.
Yeah.
How are you doing that with your mouth?
Reverence.
Who is it that you're referring to as him?
He is the one who grows.
That's a lot of capitals.
That's a
lot of proper nouns.
No, Pitt's done.
He's in Treesburg.
I'm in Oasis.
Oh, I see.
I may be willing to help, but I need some straight answers about who he is. This is I have 100% speech, by the way, and it's still like I have a 67% chance of failing this. Speech in Fallout 3 is fucking dog shit. Fucking dog shit system.
I sort of don't mind the idea that you can still fuck it up, but it's annoying with this chance.
No,
it is because the biggest problem I have with it, and this is like the same. I mean, people have litigated this all over the place, including like especially like H-Bomber guy's video. He talks a lot about this. Oh, okay, that's weird. My monitor just went dark. Another one of my monitors went dark.
Huh?
What is my shit doing?
You're lagging a lot.
You've taken Lazy's disease. That was from me.
Ooh,
my K-bips went. Oh, my K-bips are fucked.
Okay, we can hear you a bit clearer now.
Okay, it looks like my K-bips are coming back. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Yeah, we can hear you
while
properly
this sorts itself out. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, and then I might have to
Melanie,
take care of some stuff.
Melanie, have you seen? Melanie, have you seen Eddie's house in Minecraft?
What about my house?
I just think, Melanie, have you seen Eddie's house in Minecraft yet?
I don't think Mel has seen anything in Minecraft yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have seen it on stream.
She's
Is Mel still there?
Crimes.
All right, I'm back. So it looks like my graphics card freaked out a little bit. Because like my monitor just went dark, and now Fallout 3 is on a different monitor. So I'm going to finish this conversation. I'm going to close and reload the game here in a second. In the meantime,
I must head out. See you all later.
I think. See
you, Zane.
See you, Zane. Actually, the game is frozen. I need to close that. Actually, never mind.
Everything's going to shit.
A little bit.
Yep.
Oh, it's not wanting to close. Oh no.
Sucks.
All right, task manager.
Task manager. When was the last save? In these trying times.
Yes, you can.
It's in VC.
Delicious egg.
Let me look.
What is this? Is it service not here? Oh, there it is.
Whoa, that's an egg. Only an egg?
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for the raid, Ray. Give me 1 second. We're in the middle of some technical difficulties, so I'm firing the game back up again. My game decided, hey, what if my graphics card decided to flip out for a second and freeze the game?
Kill, destroy, kill.
Oh no.
Hey, Ray.
The K-bips continue to blip.
Yep, they do be doing that. Is this going to start broadcasting to OBS? There we go. Now I can fix the things, and then I can stream it to the Discord. Failure just rage quit my game because it wasn't registering my key presses. Rest in pieces. Oh, Ray says hello, Abby.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm streaming over on the Discord, right? The collab Discord right now. If you'd like to hop in, feel free. If not, then don't worry about it. All right, let's see how much progress we lost. Okay, we're just back out here. This was before I rested. That's not. We didn't lose too much time.
Ray says,
Hello,
"Hi, everyone."
Wow.
Hi, Ray.
Wow, the basin of purification. I'm sure that's going to be normal. Okay, I'm literally just going to wait for an hour so that everyone gets their places quicker. Hey, Tree Feather Birch.
No idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis.
Oh,
but
hold
Huey
on.
has made an exception.
But yes, anyone who's not familiar, I am Struggle 2, commonly referred to, commonly known as Det. I am a variety streamer. I play a lot of different types of video games, a lot of RPGs, really. Right now, we're kind of going through a big Fallout series retro, like marathon, I guess, is the way to put it. We're just going through each of the games. We're on Fallout 3 now. There's some neat stuff happening. This is a good quest. Let's see. I've never seen any place like this.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift. A gift from him.
Man. Who is it you keep referring to as him?
He is the one
Puggle
who
Strong.
grows.
Thank you, Barrel.
He is the
That is
one
true.
who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one
Oh, thank you for doing the shout out. I appreciate it. I'm assuming that was Crackly who did that.
The tree minders have a home.
No,
It's impossible to know.
I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need straight answers about who he is. Yeah.
The introduction, but I understand.
I don't think you elaborated on the speech percentages
Oh,
versus
okay.
in
Yeah, sorry.
Vegas.
Yeah, sorry. So, the difference between the two is that in Fallout 3, speech is a percentage based on like your skill level, and then it adjusts ups and down depending on your skill. Now, this is interesting because like it's one of those things where like they wanted so that even if you didn't invest a whole lot into it, you could still get some use out of it, or you can just like say a quick load until you get the success if you like, which is kind of bullshit. And even if you have it, because I have my speech maxed out, my speech is at 100 right now, and I still had a percentage chance of failing that. So, like, it doesn't really matter if you put points into it in Fallout 3. Like, if you're willing to just quick save, quick load, you don't need to put any points into it whatsoever. Or if you do, or just like I picked up a soda the other day because I wanted to try it. It's called Ale 81. It's like an orange cream flavor, and I'm like, that seems interesting. And I'm a sucker for a glass bottle, so it's okay. It's not anything particularly special.
Soda tastes better.
Mm-hmm.
That would love Mexico.
Oh no, I love Mexican Coke. It's delicious. Anyways, why do you call yourself tree minders?
We care for this place.
Fallout New Vegas changes it so that it's like you have a target you need to hit. If you are above that above that target, you will succeed. If you are not, you will fail. But you also get something funny to say because you failed. You fucked it up. It's nice. It's very good. I really love how like Fallout New Vegas handles dialogue. I love a lot about Fallout New Vegas. Actually, it's very good. If you hate technology, why carry weapons? I'm sure. I guess that's why Maple stuck a rifle in my face.
Sadly, the wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates.
Buddy, I'm wearing power armor. You're gonna have to be packing quite a bit to be able to take me down. Which brings us to why I'm here, I suppose.
Yes, indeed it does.
If you hate technology, why do you carry weapons? What kind of question is that? It's a very like, yet you participate in society, curious kind of question.
He said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
Yeah. I think eating a single egg might not have been enough for breakfast.
No, that's a very small amount for breakfast.
You should have had rice.
It depends on the egg.
Where can I find them?
Yes, the person. To meet him, you must
First, why you
undergo
say
the
it like that?
ceremony of purification. Once that
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
A single egg. Go and have something to eat.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. Oh. and she's gone. Yeah, that's fucked up. You should eat more than that. I thought that was like part of like a larger breakfast.
That's why I was asking. It was
Yeah.
just like a single egg.
So
Just
what is
one?
this ceremony? What the fuck is this ceremony?
It's simple, really.
God.
You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion.
Oh, I see. I gotta get really high.
Mind and body of
Oh my
anything
god, that
harmful
dad.
that could possibly hurt them.
What?
I assure you, nothing harmful.
I see you adjusting those reactive sizes.
I'm trying. I'm trying to keep up with it.
You don't need to keep up with it. Just left align them.
Let's begin the ceremony.
Of course, everyone refuses to listen to my words.
it's crazy. I do appreciate that, like, the weird, like, slutty version of their like outfit is like equal opportunity slutty. Like, you get like the side boob here, but also like ridiculous ab window. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm ready now. Sorry, I have to drink the juice. I was too busy looking at everyone. Also, goddamn lady, look at wait, look at this. So don't look at the face. Look at the body. Now look at the face.
Oh.
Yo, she keeps it.
She got some useful titties.
Yeah, she keeps it fit under there.
Goddamn.
The basin of purification is filled with some sort of thick, viscous sap. Fuck it, whatever. It's not the worst thing I put in my mouth.
What is the worst thing you've put in your mouth?
In Fallout 3.
Anyways. Oh, in Fallout 3, definitely slop. It's like made out of trog meat, and like radiated water.
Isn't that people?
Yeah, that's people.
Hmm.
So
why did you have an issue trying to eat a baby?
As a treat.
Oh, well, you see, I didn't. I took the baby.
Oh, that's true.
I'm
I
saying the
remember now.
game was trying. I was saying the game is trying to make you have an issue with eating a baby. Oh, they're still doing their like weird cult ritual. I am high as shit. Look at this.
You should get higher.
Yeah, I need more.
Amen. Soon you will pass peacefully into sleep outside. And when you awake, you will witness
Computer program was invented by weavers to make automated looms. I mean, it's not even, you're not even wrong. That's basically what it boils down to. Anyways, so we undertake the Tree Miter ceremony. It's time to meet whoever the fuck is him. So this is like, really, I like this quest a lot. Hey, body horror warning, by the way.
Body horror? Come on.
It's Harold! Ladies and gentlemen, he made it!
He's a tree. How's his body horror?
No, that's a person. That used to be a person.
Yeah, no, it's a person. He's half a tree. What's body horror about it?
I'm just saying. I don't know.
He's half a plant.
I've never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back.
Oh, poor guy.
Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him
Are you
Herbert
treeist?
No.
His name
Absolutely not. I would never be discriminatory towards Harold.
I think it's funny when
Oh, so Harold, just Harold's.
Yeah, Harold's cool. He's one of the good ones.
Bruh.
So for context, Harold's a guy that you meet in Fallout 1. He's a ghoul who, like, instead of like going to like a normal like ghoul radiation thing, he was mutated by FEV. Then he shows up in Fallout 2, and by the time that happens, he's got a tree growing out of his head. He's like, oh, well, you know, it just started growing out of me one day, and it's like, I mean, what am I gonna do about it, you know? And he makes the joke, like, you know, like, what's with the tree? And he's like, oh, you mean Herbert? I'm just kidding. That I'm just messing with you. His name's Bob. And then he makes his way across basically the entire continental United States, where he shows up in the DC wasteland. And like years after the fact, Bob has grown around him so much he has planted himself into the earth. He's half tree and crackly.
I am.
And is half bamboo. Grass bamboo is not actually a tree. They're like very distant cousins. Ooh. Are you racist against
I
Crackly for
had that
being
thought
bamboo?
when I said tree, sis Barrel. I know I'm grass, not tree.
Well, exactly.
I am
You're
not
not. You're
valid.
not. You're not tree. So you're fine.
Wait,
I
bamboos
should have
aren't
said
trees?
plantist.
All right. Time to readjust one more time. So you're trapped there inside this Bob thing.
Oh my god, that just left a line and you don't have to keep adjusting it every time people come in and out.
Nope.
Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well,
Hey Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Eventually.
You're Ray. You're muted, by the way. Are you doing this just so I am adjusting the thing and then you're going to pop out immediately? Oh, you're going to do that, aren't you?
Oh, 1000%. Bye.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray.
Fucked up. It's fucked up. How did the tree end up growing out of your head?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track.
Is there a different way I should be approaching suggesting this?
Some sort of a military base.
You're like,
No,
it's like my
like,
methodology
no one's
wrong.
listened
No,
to me.
no, I'm just a moron.
No one listens to me about, hey, literally this problem you're having, you could fix it right now. And everyone's like, no, I want to keep fixing it every time it happens rather than fixing it.
I'm sorry.
When we were about to leave, I think we were attacked.
Also, I see that,
I remember before blacking out was something knocking my
What's up?
friend into the stuff.
What's up, Crackling? All right.
Delicious eggs.
Hey, Saw.
Oh. Hi, Saw.
Hi, I was given another task.
Oh. What
Is it
what do you...
Melanie starting stream?
Hang on, I have to see something.
So, okay. Well, hopefully your troubles will be over. I'm here to help. So the tree rider said you needed my help?
Yes, I do. Or I guess we do. Me and Bob, that is.
Saw, can you go to sleep?
I had you brought in here.
Oh, yeah.
A very simple favor.
What you want?
Would you please kill me?
You know, looking at you right now, that's not an unreasonable ask, honestly. You want me to murder you?
Oh no. It wouldn't be.
No.
You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
How would I even be able to kill you? You're a tree. Why don't you just kill yourself?
Fire.
How to put this?
Well, no, he's scared of fire. Why would you do that? That'd be fucked up.
Spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some.
Poor Harold.
Hard to tell where everything is, but it's always.
Do you think it's valid
Why
to
don't
play
you-
Fallout 3 in New Vegas without the bloody mess perk?
Yeah, absolutely.
With that what first?
The bloody mess perk.
What's a bloody mess perk?
The bloody
Probably
mess
not
perk is
legal.
well, it was originally a trait called Fallout 1 and 2, where you would always see the most violent death animations, like instead of just watching somebody slump over and just like kind of like die after you shoot them, they would like like half their body would like fucking explode. Like it was like crazy. And in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, they are a perk. It's a perk where it's like you're gonna have a lot of limbs exploding all the time, kind of randomly. And you do like 5% more damage. So yeah, no, it's super
not
valid
about
play
the
without it.
damage percentage increase at all.
Yeah, no, not
You're
really.
back.
Yeah.
See you, Eddie.
Goodbye, Eddie. We'll miss you.
Eddie. Why don't you just kill yourself?
Alright, I think my task is over, so I'm gonna swap back. Bye.
Supposed
Yay.
to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob. I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
If I kill you, every tree minder will come after me.
No, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there,
You okay?
to the gang, they
Crackling?
usually don't understand a
I'm
word I
fine.
say.
You sound like you sound like you're doing great.
I'm doing fine.
Look, I really don't want to kill you.
Okay, if you want to, I guess.
I had to bump into. It has to
If you
be
need
one
to,
with
I
a
guess you can.
conscience.
That's crackling.
Let's
Come on. Come on.
keep it an open invitation then. I don't want to wait until the next person visits. It could be years. Just think about it, okay?
God, he sounds so desperate. Well, good fight for now then, Herbert. Was it Bob?
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny.
Good job,
But
Harold.
I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Alright. Well, see you, Harold. I should probably set this an active quest. Hey, welcome back, Bean.
Hey, sorry. It was
You missed the giant talking tree man who asked me to kill him.
Oh, the guy from Zelda.
Nah. This is our boy Harold.
Deku Tree just Link finally meets him. He's like, "Listen, you got to kill all these fairies.
you gotta murder them."
Yeah, he's
you don't
sword.
actually seem
Go nuts,
that.
man.
Yeah, you don't actually seem that sad. Why do you want to die?
I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long?
So how did he get across Capital Wasteland from the west coast to the east coast?
He walked. I mean, he's a ghoul. He lives. I mean, he's been alive since like Fallout 1.
Bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, I see. So their god is just some dude who looks like a tree.
Well, yeah, like basically what happened is like in Fallout 1 you meet him and like you're talking with him and whatever. He shows up in Fallout 2 and he's got a tree growing out of his head. He's like, he jokes around. He's like it talks to me a lot and we have a telepathic communication. His name's Herbert. And you're like, really? And it's like, no, I'm just joking with you. His name is Bob.
If people thought I was a god, I'd exploit it for all it's worth.
Oh, he would try. He would, but like it's like they don't listen to him at all. They're like he's just like, hey, I'm a guy, and they're like, oh my god, a divine commandment from the Holy One. He's like, no, but please just talk to me. And they're like, oh, worshipful one. Oh, we prostrate ourselves before. He's like, god damn it.
Oh, okay. He's like he's your child emperor type.
Yeah, kind of. Hey, life is a gift. Even if it lasts a long time, be glad you have it. I understand what you mean. People thought I was a god. I'd exploit it. Life is a gift. You should never kill yourself. No matter how miserable or awful your situation is, never do that. Which, like, yeah, but in this case, like, no, I mean, listen, this is rough. This is a rough situation to be in. Life is a gift.
I've tried to stay happy. Really, I have. Bloomseer Poplar. Thanks.
Have you tried not being depressed, Harold?
Just cheer up.
Yeah. It has been 100-ish years since Fallout 1, yeah. It's been 200 years since the bombs dropped.
I can't do it. I just want to be alone. Just be
I'm in the state of the wasteland. I thought it was only 10 years or something.
Yeah, I mean, listen, DC is rough.
This is a joke about a criticism of Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
I mean, listen, I'm willing to believe that DC got hit really hard, but like 200 years is a long time, man. Like the fact that it's still like all bombed out ruins and tin huts is kind of fucked up. They nuke DC again. They just keep nuking DC. Like every time something happens in DC, they're like, we're gonna nuke this one more time. We got to prevent the American government from coming back. Every other country in the world is just fine, and they've been sending nukes to DC this whole time.
Look, we gotta get rid of these. We gotta get rid of these nukes somehow.
Yeah,
they're just sitting here doing nothing.
I mean, nothing's in DC. We've nuked that like 50 times already. There's no way that anyone's still left. Seeing me approach Oasis is quite a feat for a living tree.
Maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom.
Yes.
But I swear
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Like my eyes are in every leaf, on every tree.
That's fucked up.
I think it's making Bob kind of.
Oh, he's Bran.
He was the first.
You think you could cut him out of the tree so he can walk around again?
He's gonna tell us about the He's gonna tell us about the power of story soon.
God damn it. I see you're causing all these things to grow around you.
It's kind of embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert's seeds. He hates that.
Well, I gotta go. Why are there two different I have to go nows? It's important to establish that difference in tone, I guess.
The tone.
Worry, Herbert.
Skill issue if you can't tell the difference.
Mm-hmm. Happening again?
It gets me every time.
Is the game frozen?
Yeah.
Oh, your frames are dropping on stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to start
You
streaming
weren't meant
again.
to stream.
I think I'm going to
You
restart
were meant
my
to
PC.
play Minecraft.
Oh, it's clear again.
Yeah, but like the game is frozen again, so I'm gonna have to restart it. And this is the second time this has happened in relatively quick succession. I'm gonna restart my computer really quick. I will be right back, and I'm gonna keep going with the stream after this.
I did it.
Yep, see you guys in a little bit.
I did it.
I miss you.